Hey, what's up everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day. It's been alright for me. It's been alright. Yo, Fairy Tiger! Jojo boys, let's go! Jojo! Thank you so much, Fairy Tiger, with the $10 hollers from the European Roundtable. Just hit that like button and play some Xenoblade for the ninjas. Going to bed. Enjoy the show, everyone. Oh my god, I thought I would be early enough to catch you guys, but it's 11. Dang it, I gotta start by 1 or something. That's when I need to start by like 1 or 2 or like 12. It's just so tough for me because I'm so far behind, Fairy Tiger. Thank you for the $10 donation, man. Let me get some Xenoblade going for you guys, man. Bringer of Chaos. Here we go. But thank you for the 10, man. I appreciate that, Fairy Tiger. Before you go to bed, know that you were the top stream ninja and you were the stream Hokage. Shout outs, Fairy Tiger. Thank you so much for the freaking 10, man. I appreciate that. You guys' continued support really helps make these streams going, so thank you so much for the support, boys and girls, Fairy Tiger. Oh man, I tried to start as early as possible. I gotta wake up even earlier, so I can get everything done, so I can stream for you guys earlier. I like to stream early too, because then we can catch people in Europe, and then we can also catch people as they come home from work, and West Coast boys and all that stuff. But thank you for the 10, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so Elite Ninja news. Just finished recording a video for you guys. It'll be up tomorrow morning, discussing Animal Crossing and Minecraft dungeons in terms of Minecraft and that game and kind of how it kind of took the top spot. But Nintendo gave me a review code for the game, so I checked it out myself. A while ago, I checked it out myself, and I actually just got around to making the video on it recently. So you guys should see that video soon, and then you guys will get videos on like the Borderlands and BioShock and all that crap. So you guys will get videos on those, but Minecraft is first because Nintendo gave me that a while ago, so I needed to make a video on it. So Minecraft Dungeons, gonna get that done, and then the Borderlands, all the 2K games, gonna get those videos done as well this week and next week. Also, guys, we had a big video on Xenoblade up today. Big video on Xenoblade. So make sure you check that video out. I think it's doing pretty good. We got like over 3K views on the video already. So if we can get that to 5K before the end of the day, that'd be dope. Yeah, we got over 3K views on there. So thank you guys so much for the support. My Minecraft Dungeons video is pretty much done, so that will be up tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. for the videos. Still working with my emote guy. He's still working on different emotes for me and stuff like that. So look out for those coming very soon. Very soon, emote dude. He's working on that for me. And speaking of emotes and all that, guys, thank you. We had 314, but then we got 313. Shout outs. We didn't have that much of a drop though. We're trying to get to 320 Elite Ninja in terms of members on the stream. So that's only 7 more. I know we can do it this week. That'd be hype if we could. We'll get you guys a bonus Xenoblade stream. At this point, I'm pretty much just playing Xeno myself, and anytime, if we do play Xeno on stream, it'll basically be a sponsored stream, or it'll be a Elite Ninja Gold stream. So if you guys want to see more Xeno or more stuff like that, then Elite Ninja up. Plus, we're back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We got a tournament at the end of this month. So if you want to get in our tournament, for eShop card, make sure you Elite Ninja up. We're also going to have Back to Smash Brothers, and we're also going to be incorporating Clubhouse games into the rotation and into the mix. So if you want to play Clubhouse games with us, which by the way was absolutely crazy fun. Like if you have Clubhouse games, you should definitely become an Elite Ninja because it was super fun, man. It was super fun when we played the other day, man. It was just crazy. So become an Elite Ninja so you can play some Clubhouse games with us. Like I said, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. We got all that stuff for you guys, man. So yeah, there's that. And I think that's it for Elite Ninja news. For all of that. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's go and let's get into shout outs. If you're here in the chat, you want me to say hi, feel free to say hi. And I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all my lovely people here. All right. Dangerous Productions. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Clubhouse. It was definitely fun times. It was. Blanket. Except for your internet. That wasn't fun times with that air hockey. Thank you for the host. Thank me. Dawson, my boy Dawson's here. Noel, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. D Money, what's good? Wrath, what's good? Mr. Marvel, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. VC, what's good, man? Texas Hold'em King. All right. Well, you haven't played with us yet, so we'll see. Mensa says, what's up, Ninjala? Ninjala doesn't come out till later, so we'll see. Once Ninjala comes out, we'll see how the online is and everything. Then we'll see if we can play. But I mean, let's just focus on what we actually have right now. Chris Staley, what's good, man? Welcome. Big Milo, what's up, man? Welcome. I saw what happened, dude. Sorry about that, but I'm glad that you exposed that weirdo to his employers and stuff. That's ridiculous, man. Adam, what's up, Adam? Welcome to the stream. Ashoka Tano, what's good? Soul Alucard, what's good? Roggy Froggy, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Dawson, I'm doing good, man. How are you? You still won, though? Yeah, but who won the tournament, though? Who won the round robin tournament? I did. So you might have beat me, but who actually won the war? You know, you won a battle, but I won the war. So that's all that matters. Roggy, what's good, man? Your girlfriend's loving the game, man. You got a good girlfriend. Eric P, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Magnus Gallant, what's good? Plastic Bedroom, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Wave Symphony, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Ryan Lista, what's up, man? Monado 13, Savage Animator, what's good? You take those. You take the L. You take the L overall. That's like saying, yo, I lost in the first round of the playoffs, but we beat the Patriots early in the year. We beat the Chiefs one time during the regular season, but we got our butts kicked in the playoffs. You ain't the champ. That's all that matters. Dior Wilson, what's good? Kaido, what's up, man? Flame Emperor, what's up? Welcome to the stream. General Banana, what's good, man? Hello from Germany, what's good? Deontay, what's up, man? Welcome. Frank R, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Jay Davey, what's up, man? Welcome. A Blanket says, shaking my head. I'm not going to let you have your glory, Blanket. I'm not going to let you have your glory. Great Tech, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Shondell, what's good? Welcome, welcome. Gunmetal Otaku is here. What's good? Matthew Rigger is here as well. Marcio, what's good? Yo, cool dude, super noob with the 15 British pounds. Thank you so much. That does make you the top stream ninja. I think even with YouTube yeeting some of it, that makes you the top stream ninja. And he says, much respect from the UK. Have a great stream. It's bedtime here for me. Hey, thank you so much, cool dude, super noob with the freaking 15 British pounds, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to start streaming a little bit earlier for all my European peeps. I know it's tough for you guys. I'm sorry that I live in such a far back time zone. I live in California, so we're, what is it, 8-9 hours behind when it comes down to it. So thank you so much for the freaking 15, man. I appreciate that. I'm just going to call you CDSN. There you go. There you go. With the 15. Thank you. I'm just gonna say $15, but I think you guys' currency is it's valued higher than the US dollar, if I'm not correct. All right. CDSN. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's keep it going here. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to cool dude super noob. All right, Papa Jakin is here. Frank R, my boy, Frank R. Good to see you here, man. I saw you talking about Xenoblade kind of consuming your life. That's why you can't get Clubhouse. Yeah, man. I mean, I think Clubhouse is one of those games where I just kind of just play, you know, just to play. It's a fun little game that you can play too. It's also pretty good, like to play like family, like girlfriend, wife, whatever the case is. Andrew Van Velsor, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Schizo Gambit, what's good, Schizo? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. The GOAT is here as well. Volu, what's up, Volu? Welcome, man. Good to see you here as well. Party Man, the bodyguard, is here, of course. All right, let's see here. Dank, of course, is here. Dior Wilson. Beverly Carter is here as well. Hey, if you guys can do me a favor, please make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 120 likes. 120 likes. You can hit that like button on what's it called too, on if you're watching like on a TV or through your console. All you gotta do is just like hit the little 3 dots over and like hit that like button. Let's get some new ninja into the village. All right, yo, Mac Mega, what's good, man? Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, man. Good to see you here, man. Good to see you. Or good to see your profile picture. Michael Looper, what's up, man? Last card, we got to check that out. I don't think I've checked that out, right? Last card, is that Uno? Is that essentially Uno, or which one is that? All right, Decepticon, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What's the topic for today? It literally tells you the topics in the title of this video, Flame Emperor. So I don't know why you're asking me what's the topic for today when it literally says the topics right there in the video. I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, it says right there in the title of the video what the topics are. Let's see here. Matt Inside. What's good, Matt Inside? Welcome to the stream. I even have it too. Current topic, intro, and then it's going to move to PS5. So I even have it right here, and it's in the title for you, bro. Let's see here. That's because we got people on YouTube, Dangerous Productions. If you want to hop over to the YouTube channel, you'll see people chatting. You'll see people chatting more on there. We're doing a little dual streaming. Let's see here. Michael says it's Uno. Okay, yeah. Hey, what's up, Robert? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Twitch, we just don't have as much people talking on Twitch, but YouTube, we got a lot of people talking on YouTube. All right. Cody Myers, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, my boy. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Jonathan B, what's good? What's good, Jonathan B? Welcome to the stream. He says, sure, but what? Julius Sneezer, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Yo, Chris, my boy, Chris Camberg with the Elite Ninja Pledge. Thank you so much, Chris Camberg. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And officially a tune in, guys. Thank you so much. Hitting that, it's that Mankikyu Sharingan. For those who don't know, we do have that brand new tier for you guys. That's $1.99. Does get you into everything that I talked about with Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Clubhouse games, and anything else that we play, like Ninjala. I know Mensa was talking about that. We'll definitely get some Ninjala in at some point too. So get you into all of our stuff and our exclusive Discord as well. So guys, Elite Ninja up. Let's get it going, baby. Shout outs, man. We're almost at 320. Almost back at 320 for a bonus Xenoblade stream. Let's do it. We can do it, guys. We can do it. You can do it. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get into some of these first topics here, guys. We got the PS5 event. Sony has rescheduled the PS5 event. It's going to be going down on June 11th. That is this Thursday, June 11th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That is 4 p.m. Eastern time, and that is 9 p.m. BST for a look at the future of gaming on hashtag PlayStation 5. So it should be pretty cool. Psycho Pie with the $5 holla. And he says, Awakening, that Ryuji. And he says, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, man. Hey, thank you so much for the $5 holla, man. I appreciate that, Psycho Pie. So yeah, so the PS5 event. You guys give some love and emotes, respect to Psycho Pie. Oh, by the way, guys, that OJ's Bizarre Adventure, that's going to be moved to the OJX channel. I didn't mean to put it on the regular channel, but I was just like, whatever, it was already too late. So that's going to be on the OJX channel. So make sure you subscribe to the OJX channel for the OJ's Bizarre Adventure stuff. So that's going to be on that channel. So yeah. All right. So, all right. It's all good, Mike. Thank you for the support, bruh. I appreciate that. So what do you guys think about this PS5 event? What do you guys think it's going to go down here? I mean, I think I'm going to make a video. I got a video that I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow, or not tomorrow, maybe on the OJX channel. You guys will see that video where I talk about things because I already have a video set for this channel. I just want to make sure that I space out my notifications just a bit. But yeah, I talked about some of the stuff, so that'll be on my OJX channel. But what do you guys think? All right, so it's June 11th. That's this Thursday. There should be some pretty big games being shown off there, man. It should be pretty cool to see what they have for us. So yeah, man. I hope the box itself is weird. I miss weird-looking consoles. You want a weird-looking? What do you mean by weird? What is your example of a weird-looking console? I hope we get to see Ape Escape. I hope to see. Sorry, I can't read. I hope to see Ape Escape. Okay. I'm hoping for an actual console reveal. Okay, you guys aren't hoping for an actual like games reveals. No, maybe obviously seeing the console is. I mean, that's one thing, but it's just gonna be probably just gonna be like a black box. You know, I mean, that's really what it's just gonna be. So I mean, yeah, I want to see it. That's great, but I'm Kind of looking forward to the games more so than anything, because it's just going to be a box. Twisted Metal? Okay, who would make that Twisted Metal game? Who would be the developers behind the Twisted Metal game? I'm keeping my hype in check. Cautiously optimistic is how I'd classify myself right now for it. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not like, I'm not like going crazy. But then again, it should be pretty good though. It should be pretty good. I know MVG and Nate from Direct Feed Games, they're going to be streaming it, and they don't usually stream events. So I think that there's definitely going to be some good things shown off there at that event, We need PlayStation All-Stars 2 at launch. That's the game that we all know that we need. We need that game at launch. We need that game at launch. I didn't know that we needed it at launch, but we need the game at launch. Chris says, interested in seeing Silent Hill as someone new to horror. Okay. Silent Hill. That's been like the rumor that's been going down. Let's see. I'm hoping for Knack 3. What Sony launch game will be beside it? Knack 3. Do you actually like Knack? I'd rather see what it looks like at this point. We have a pretty good idea of what games look like. That's interesting. So you're more excited to see the console than to actually see games that you're going to be playing on it. That's an interesting take. I think most people would be more excited to see games and to see what you're going to be playing than what the system looks like. Because, you don't play what the system looks like, you play the games. That's what makes the system, what makes you want to buy it is games. But if you're more excited to see a system outside of than games, hey, it is what it is. You're streaming it right though? Yeah, of course I'm going to stream it. Yeah, of course. Hey, what's good, Juice Man Bond? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? Let's see. I want to see Horizon Zero Dawn 2 or Final Fantasy VII Remake Episode 2. Are you streaming it right? Yeah, I'm streaming it. But I don't think we're going to see Final Fantasy VII Remake Episode 2. That's too early. Even if they start, they literally had to delay it because of production issues and things like that. On top of it, I don't think they finished it like last year, then we're like sitting on it. So I think that might be a little too fast to see the game already. It's a possibility, but I think that might be a little too early. If anything, we could see the next Final Fantasy game that they've been working on that game, Final Fantasy 16 or something like that. So let's see. I want to see RE8, to be honest. I want to see what that's about. Yeah, RE8. I think it's gonna be another first person. Like the rumors peg it as like a first person Resident Evil, so that already just makes me not interested in the game. Dot says, in all honesty, I'm expecting Blue Point game, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, and Spider-Man 2, even if it comes out later, except from a few third parties. I think third parties are definitely going to be prevalent at the show as well for like launch. I remember to use headphones for this one because they said it'd be better through it'll be better than through regular speakers. Yeah, they have some type of like 3D audio or whatever that they're talking about that they're excited for or whatever. So PS5 greater than Xbox Series X based off of what? We need to see both systems and give them both the legit like see what the launch lineups are. Then we can kind of determine what's going to be better first and foremost, more so than anything. Because specs wise, Microsoft has the hand for the most part, raw power wise. Let's see here. Unless there's a huge performance difference, games are absolutely the most important factor. I think games are always the most important factor. Obviously the system is what makes the system a system, but games just in general, like games is always the most important thing in my opinion, at least. Yo, Century Father, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that. Says, hey man, see you on the Spawncast, like the acoustic treatment. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Century Father. Yeah, man. Thank you for coming out from there. Check out my YouTube channel too, if you haven't already done so. PlayerEssence on YouTube. I'm streaming on there as well, so make sure you subscribe, man, so I can give you another shout out. Let's see here. Rat says, Killzone game would be interesting, or Resistance. Okay, Resistance, Fall of Man. All right, I like it. Christian, we'll talk about your Twitter post in just a bit. Let's get through some of these comments on what people think about the PS5, and then I can react to your Twitter post once we transition from one topic to the next topic. So yeah, definitely do that. Matthew says, do you think it would be disadvantageous? Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Disadvantageous. It's because you spelled it wrong. You spelled it with an extra D. Wait, Yeah, you spelled that wrong. Disadvantageous to show Silent Hill and Resident Evil 8 at the same show. I don't think that would be. Silent Hill has its fans. Resident Evil 8 has its fans. So why would that be, like, disadvantageous? So let's see here. Mr. Marvel says, do you think Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is a big enough system seller at launch? I think it is, but people saying it's not. Oh, absolutely. Horizon Zero Dawn is absolutely a system seller at launch. Christian, I'm going to look up your post right now so I can make sure I check it out. It's absolutely a big enough system seller at launch. For real. I'm going to go through some of these here and we're going to check out Christian's post real quick. So it looks like you're redoing that Zelda model on there because you said you got your PC back. So let's check it out. And I'll continue going through you guys' posts. Okay, so it looks like you're retexturing and modeling it. So, I mean, how's this going to change once Unreal Engine 5 comes out? I want to know how that's going to change. But, I mean, it's looking good. Looking good. Keep on working on it, and we'll see what you put together for your next video. All right. Let's see here. Dawson says, do you think we'll get a price on launch date at the event? I don't think we're going to get a price on launch date. No, I think it's still going to be holiday. And it's still, there's no way that Sony's going to it's going to say it first before Microsoft. So I think we're just going to get holiday. Just holiday. I don't think Sony completely knows exactly the day when. In terms of price, yeah, we gotta wait. I mean, they can wait all the way till about a month or two. They have to wait once we can pre-order the system, then we'll know the price. That's when you announce the price. You announce the price when you can pre-order the system. That's when you announce the price. How many games do you think they might show at the event? I think they'll show double digits. So I'm 10 plus games. I think they'll show at least 15 to 20 games maybe. I'm praying for a tease for Kingdom Hearts 4. There's no way that Kingdom Hearts 4... I don't think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be there. I think that's a little bit too early for Kingdom Hearts 4, considering that they're just getting done with like the DLC stuff. I mean, I know that they might have a separate team that does that and they can be working on something else, but I mean, Nomura seems like he's been pretty busy, and I just don't think that there's going to be already Kingdom Hearts 4 at this event. Considering how Kingdom Hearts games are made, I mean, it took them 13 years between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3, with a bunch of other games in between. So I think it's gonna be a little bit of time before we see that. So your prayers might go unanswered. I mean, I talked about this. Well, I'm talking about it in an upcoming video. I think it's gonna be $500 for for these consoles. But it could be cheaper. Maybe it's cheaper. But I think it's gonna be $500. This is going to be a smaller fashion as the State of Play or more like an E3 live event. I think it's going to be more like a Nintendo Direct. If you want to, so State of Play, yeah. So I think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be more of a Nintendo Direct style, not like an E3 live event. I think that it's already recorded. Hey, what's up, Jessica? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the button mapping. Oh, no problem. No problem. They're going to show off Persona 6 because Shin Megami Tensei 5 is never going to come out. Persona 6, I don't know if Persona 6 is ready to go, but you never know. You never know. At least Xbox Series X has some serious hardware. I think they both have really good hardware. I think that's the thing that, that's interesting, especially the discussions between what people are saying, and what people think. I mean, it's the PlayStation fans are kind of like, oh, well, the fast SS, they're hanging. It's like the new Cell. It's like the SSD is the new cell processor. I swear, SSD is the new cell processor. This revolutionary SSD tech is the new cell processor. And Cell was great, but at the end of the day, when you look at a lot of the games and the performance and like what they were doing, I mean, did it mean like legendary games that were so much better than what the 360 could do? Not really. Not really. So yeah, it reminds me of like the cell processor, what people are saying with this SSD, but they're talking about like the type of SSD, the type of tech that kind of does it. They're already trying to hype that up as this next, crazy next thing, which the cell obviously was cool like when you took advantage of it, but at the same time, like, games are games at the end of the day, So yeah, hey, what's up, Ken Zenith? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Yeah, I agree. 500. They will be pushing it if it's above that. If it's over $500, then they're gonna be in trouble. If Microsoft and Sony release a system that's over 500, they're in trouble. 500 is even pushing it, like you said. Like 500 is that's still too expensive for mass market. Like like I said, I have a video coming up where I talk about this, and 500 is too expensive for mass market. You're not gonna be able to sell 100 million plus consoles with $500 system. You know why? Because software is so expensive. Now, if all the software was free, like a cell phone, then that's why cell phones can have huge markets. They can sell $1,000 cell phones because they're multi-purpose, and all the games for the most part are free. And then there's just microtransactions crap in there. That's not the case with home console games. Games are $60 brand new. Gaming is expensive. You got to pay for the online services on top of that. So the console, $500 is not appealing to a mass market. It's got to be $400 for mass market price. 400, and to be honest, not even 400 for mass market. I would say for mass market, it needs to be like 200 to 300 for mass market. Like to really sell, like to get up there, in terms of sales, it's got to be 200 to 300 to where you see huge sales. Anything over that is going to be tough. Obviously, it's going to be like, PlayStation 4 came out strong, but the reason why PS4 continued to sell strong was because it got cheaper. They got it to 200 something dollars, didn't they? They got it to like 300, then they got it to even 200 with those Spider-Man bundles and stuff like that, like those PS Slim bundles and everything. So they continued to reduce the price of the system and they had good specials, so it sold well. So $400 is something that people can deal with, but if you really want to get crazy amount of sales, obviously having those $300, $200 consoles will help, because that's a lot more games that you can buy with your system if it's at $300 than if it's at 400 or 500. So people like to wait. I think you meant they Sony dudes tend to move goalposts first. They care about power. Now they brag about SSDs. How many devs being positive about PS5? I mean, devs are definitely going to be positive about PlayStation 5 because this is where they're going to make a lot of their money. This is where they're going to make a lot of their money, is on PS5. Sony's been the leader with third-party sales for this past generation. No device sells more third-party games than the PS4. So they're going to be excited for it because they know that, hey, we have a base on there. Third-party games sell like crazy. So yeah, they're going to be excited for it. And I think there's going to be some great stuff. They're going to make sure that they bring some great stuff to the PS5. It's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be bad at all. I think it's going to be solid. So yeah. Plan to spend $1K at launch for the consoles, games, online service, accessories. Hey man, why aren't you an elite ninja? Become an elite ninja too if you got $1K. You need to become an elite ninja too while you're at it, man. You spending $1K on all that stuff and you're not a content creator? Go ahead and become an elite ninja while you're at it, Jards. No, I'm just messing with you, bro. Let's see here. Let's see. The GOAT says a new Resident Evil that isn't a remake from Capcom. A new Resident Evil that isn't a remake from Capcom. Well, that'd be Resident Evil 8. The GOAT. I see $500 tag is more adult hardcore gamers that can afford it. I mean, the hardcore base of gamers, like the hardcore, like the people that just love gaming, that are always there, they're gonna save up and they're gonna get it, right? But like I said, a lot of other people, heck, even with the hardcore, you're looking at the pandemic, it might be tough for everybody to be able to spend that type of money to get it, So yeah, man. No news from the Lockhart. It might be $300. Yeah, Lockhart might be $300. If Lockhart is $300, that's Sony's gonna have a problem if they. I mean, that's gonna be a problem for Sony. If Lockhart is because here's the thing, guys. Let me tell y'all something about game development. Let me tell y'all something about the Xbox One X is a very good system. It's very powerful and it's very good, and it runs games at good resolutions, good frame rates. I have no doubt in my mind that Xbox Series X can handle these next gen games that they're trying to tout up in SSDs. I'm pretty sure if the developers said we're going to develop solely with Xbox Series X in mind, they could make some pretty mind-blowing stuff with that power that they have there. The Lockhart is rumored to be raw power wise a little bit weaker than the Xbox, or sorry, did I say Series X? I meant Xbox One X. The Xbox One X. Xbox One X. The power in that system is really good. I meant to say Xbox One X. Xbox One X, the power in the system is really, really good. And if the developers decided that, hey, we're going to focus on Xbox One X, they could probably make some mind-blowing games that looked a lot better than what we see. But they have to focus on all the different platforms, right? All the different Xbox platforms, PlayStation, whatever the case is, PC, all that different stuff. So, in my opinion, if they come out with a Lockhart that has the newer architecture and on paper it's weaker than the Xbox One X, but it's more modern, it has the SSD, blah, 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 they can do different things, I think that that will be good enough for so many people out there. Because the Xbox One X, in my opinion, is good. I swear to you, if we didn't get numbers, and let's just say they just said this is a next-gen game, and they made it for the Xbox One X, and people said this is a next-gen game, I bet you anything they can trick you guys. I bet you anything, if a developer didn't tell you what it was running on, they could trick you guys into thinking that it was an Xbox Series X game on an Xbox One X. I guarantee you a developer could trick you guys. Look, I've seen it before. Dude, Shokyo did this back in the day. He tricked so many people. What he did is that he showed off, I'll never forget this too, because it just shows you how easily people can be tricked with this whole graphics thing. He showed off Assassin's Creed Black Flag. He said that this is the Wii U version of the game. Because Nintendo had like a direct, and like he used Bill Trinen, and like he used what they're talking about when it comes to Assassin's Creed. He used that, but then instead of putting the Wii U footage, he put the Xbox One footage. He put the Xbox One footage in there, and everybody in the chat said it looks like trash. This is last gen. This is the blah blah blah. Like, everybody said that. Then he's like, yo, you idiots. That was the Xbox One version of the game, and everyone's just like, oh, not as. So he just bodied everybody. He just bodied everybody with that. So I can guarantee you, if I take some footage of like an Xbox One without detailed and digital foundry, that can trick every single one of you guys in here. So basically, what I'm getting at here is that the Xbox One X is more than powerful enough to get these next games, in my opinion. So the Lockhart, if they come out with that system, even though technically on paper it's weaker, it's still going to be able to run these next-gen games, you know? So that's what I think, and that's why I think that system could be the most popular one. That system is the wild card in all of this, you know? So yeah. Shout outs to Richard. Thank you for the follow. Also, Patty Man instead of Party Man. We got a Patty Man in here too. 254 with the subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was fraudulent. I think the video is still up. I don't know what the title of the video is. I mean, y'all can reach out to Shokyo on Twitter and ask him where that video is. He'll let you know. He's a nice guy. He responds to people on there. So you guys talk to him. He'll tell you. I don't remember where the video is, but it was like 7 years ago at this point or something like that. So it was a long time ago. So yeah. He troll trapped him too. It was a good video too, because like he did like the little Shikamaru thing where Shikamaru killed Hidan. He's like, oh, I got you guys, the troll trap. It was great. I'll always remember that video. It was so good. I was like, y'all got bodied. Let's see. I agree. So far, I think the power of the Xbox One X has been underutilized. Yeah, it's not been utilized to the degree. All they do is take it and like checkerboard it. They don't really actually develop for the Xbox One X in mind. They just say, oh, well, here's a HDR 4K enhanced. It's just, they don't actually develop for them in mind. They develop with the base Xbox One and the base PS4 in mind, and then just up-res or just checkerboard things. But if it was actually developed for the Xbox One X, games would look way better, you know, or a bit better than what we're getting, than what we usually see. So I think the Lockhart could be a very impactful system, if not the big system that everybody's buying, man. Because $300, yeah, it's $300. Enjoying Xenoblade. Check out my video on my YouTube channel, my man. I got videos where I talk about Xenoblade. I know you just follow, but I got my YouTube channel. I just talked about Xenoblade in a big video today, so yeah, it's good. So check that out in on my YouTube channel if you want to hear more about my thoughts on Xenoblade. So all right. So any last thoughts or topics, questions or comments on the PlayStation 5 stuff before we move on to Monolith Soft? Travis, stop speak. Travis, you're still not an elite ninja. Don't ask me. Travis, do not ask me any questions about what we're playing and all that stuff when you're not an elite ninja and you don't have a profile picture. You don't have either one, man. What are you talking about? What are we playing tonight? What, you're not an elite ninja. You're not an elite ninja. You don't even have a profile picture. Jonathan B says, I love my Xbox One X because of it. I buy all my third-party games on Xbox over PS4. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Tommy Raiku, what's good, man? What's up, Tommy Raiku? Welcome to the stream. Do you think Sony should do the same, a weaker system? It's funny because I think that going with the two-system approach at launch is always tough. Maybe it's not the best thing to do. I know they did that last generation, but they didn't do it with the actual power of the system. They did it with the actual amount of memory you get, like the Xbox, what was it, or like the not last generation, sorry, the gen before, 7th gen, where you get certain types of memory allocation and stuff like that. Nintendo did it with the Wii U, and that never really worked out well. Whenever they went to just one standard system, it works out better. So I'm gonna say that no, Sony should just stick to their guns and stick with the system that they got and work as hard as possible to make a PS5 Slim in the next 1.5 to 2 years, and get the price down to maybe like I don't know what the price is going to be. I know Nate is thinking that it might be $400 for the system, so we'll see though. Let's see here. Now I'm starting to think if Xbox focused on making games for the X instead of a new console, it'd probably still hold up for the next gen, like you're saying. I mean, the only thing that might hold it back, from what I understand, would be like the CPU. That'd be like the only thing, because like the next gen systems, like they're moving to SSDs, they're moving to much better CPUs. So that'd be like the thing that could hold it back, but it could still get these games. I still believe that any game that comes to the PlayStation 5 or the next Xbox could be made for Xbox Series X. No doubt in my mind that would be the case. I'm not a developer, but I just feel that based on what we've seen, some of the conversions we've seen, for put even on Switch, I definitely think that's the case. But that's just my thought. He says I mostly play on Nintendo, so not sure if I'm going to go with both of them. Well, I mean, you don't have. I mean, you can wait and see. I mean, Richard, it's not necessarily something that you have to like get right away. You can just play your Switch, do whatever, and whenever there's a game that might interest you, maybe you check it out. But I would say this: like, if you wait, you're always rewarded for waiting. Like, if you wait on a system, you always get rewarded with cheaper prices, better prices on games, and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Ms. and Mr. Gaming? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Anna? So yeah. 21st Century says, I'm actually waiting for NVIDIA to reveal the 3000 cards before I figure out what to do next gen. Okay, that makes sense too, because NVIDIA's going to have some pretty beastly graphics cards coming out, right? So yeah, that also makes sense. The lack of SSD will probably also hinder performance on the Xbox One X with next gen games. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, like the SSD thing, but I don't, performance wise and everything, like obviously like the loading, that's really what, this kind of comes down to, like a lot of the loading times, loading screens, how the games can be developed, like not weird stuff to where it's like you don't have to like do like the Final Fantasy 7 stuff to where, let's say you want to go talk to the little kids in their area where like the Moogle stuff, right? And like that area that's behind there, you don't have to freaking go through like a little loading passageway, which I absolutely hate, by the way. I can't stand when developers do that. I don't like those at all. So yeah, it'll get rid of stuff like that, all right. Mostly interested in 3D audio and how it will affect the next PSVR. Yeah, I mean, 3D audio is interesting. I mean, we'll see what it does. I don't know how that affects, like, personally, like, I don't know how that affects gameplay too much. It's just audio. Obviously, having good audio rounds up the experience, but we'll see. We'll see. They said, listen, use headphones, so I'll be using my headphones. Or, actually, I'm just going to be using these. I don't really care too much, but, but yeah. Yeah, PS5 also makes you coffee as well. It makes you some nice coffee too. Hey, what's up, artist? Welcome to the stream. Shadow King says, how will Sony How will Sony do the hard drive upgrades? Are we going back to the 360 era where you have to buy drives from Sony? Sony lets you use, it's just like the PS3 era. They let you use anything that you want, you know, so you can just buy whatever SSD that you want. Microsoft, on the other hand, is like the 360 era where you have to buy actual SSD cards that are licensed from Microsoft, they're proprietary memory cards, like the Xbox 360 was with its bigger hard drives. So yeah, so Sony is letting you use anything, like the PS3 let you use different hard drives, whereas Microsoft is making you buy theirs or their proprietary hard drives, like they're small little, I get not small, but like you plug them in or something like that. I don't know, but that's what's going down there. But Microsoft does give you more space. I think they give you, I think it's going to be a terabyte, right? For Microsoft, it's going to be a terabyte or two. I don't know if they've actually talked about how much you get. But I know Sony, it's like 800 something gigabytes that you get. So it's kind of weird, you know? Travis says, I know next gen looks awesome, but how much further can we go with graphic style before it becomes stale? I believe we should go in a direction of full VR body gameplay. I mean, like, a lot of you guys aren't even athletic enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you want to jump 30 times in Mario, you guys are going to be tired after like the first or second jump. Some of you guys are. All right. So, I mean, like this whole full body VR stuff, like I get where you're going with that. But I mean, are you really going to hold like a real lightsaber? Are you going to be swinging a lightsaber 100 times? You know, like, are you going to be like full body VR? I mean, people don't want to play games like that, you know? So, I mean, I get what you're saying and like, I understand. But at the same time, it's like, you know, people aren't going to want to do that, you know? But it's cool, though. I mean, I talked about it before, like what would be like the next step for VR, you know? Having something like that, but for just regular gaming, no. Yo, Tommy Raiku with the Toby Buster! Let's go. Yo, first dono in just a bit. Yo. Thank you so much, Tommy Raiku, becoming the top stream ninja and the stream Hokage with the $20 holla. You guys in the chat, give some love, respect, and emotes to Tommy Raiku. Supporting the Elite Ninja stream with the 20, man. I appreciate that, Tommy. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tommy R with the 20 Toby Blaster. So he says, Tommy Raiku says Chrono Cross Edge of Death. Okay, he wants some music. Chrono Cross Edge of Death. All right, let's go. This is a good track, man. Chrono Cross is one of those underrated games. It really needs to come back in some way, shape, or form. I can't do that because of space issues. Yeah. The shout outs, man. Thank you so much, Tommy Riker. I appreciate the donation, man. I could be the fittest guy on the earth and I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do it either, you know? I'm 100% Wii Sports. I'm practically an athlete. There you go. One major problem with VR is the games are way too short and they aren't that good. You know what, Frank R? I mean, those are not good problems to have. But the reason why that they're short is because people get nauseous as hell playing VR. VR is not like, to me, VR is not the wave. VR is not the wave. VR is not the next generation. Like VR is not, it's just not where, in my opinion, it's not where it's at. Now, once we get to Sword Art Online, that's where it's at. Let me know when Sword Art Online becomes a thing. That would be the real evolution of gaming. If you can actually transport like fully like Matrix style, that is the next. Sitting in a room with the freaking Reading Rainbow / what's the black dude from Star Trek with the damn black dude from Star Trek thing across your face, you know, and waving a bunch of wands. I'm sorry, that's not the next evolution of game looking like the black Reading Rainbow dude. I mean, I like that guy. He's cool and all, but I don't think that's the next generation. That's not the next wave is Reading Rainbow man from Star Trek. I don't agree. So I personally feel like once it's like Sword Art Online, that's the wave for VR. But when can you do that? What type of tech like that won't exist in our lifetime? You know, that type of tech is like probably not. That's like 300 years, you know, or something like that. You know. So what can you do? 300 or 400 years. And before anybody says that's not going to happen in 300 or 400 years, yes, it could. Trust me. If you showed somebody all the tech that we have today, 300 years ago, you would have been burnt at a stake for being a witch. Okay? So if you showed people 300 years ago the type of stuff that we've got right now, like a freaking like 300 or 400 years ago, you showed somebody like a light bulb or like a video game system, they would have absolutely freaked out. They would have been like, "There's no way you're doing magic or witchcraft." You know, so I think like 300 or 400 years, that type of tech will be here, but not right now. You know, not right now. But thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. Just show them a smartphone, you would have been shot right there. Well, you would have had time to get away though, because they would have had to wouldn't be like the old school muskets or something like that. Have to load the musket real quick, so at least it gives you some time to run. All right. All right, take it easy, artist. Let's see here. I've always thought VR rooms with 360-degree displays, ambient light, and heat. Yo, Chris Camberg. I'll get that in just a bit. Let me just finish this comment from Monado. Would be the next evolution. Even if impractical, think of the arcade with dozens of rooms to play in. I mean, yeah. I like PSVR with dual controls. I like Astrobot and Trovers Saves the Universe. I mean, yeah, that's dope, but it's just not for me. And it says, you may have seen it already, but new Metal Slug game coming this year for consoles. Would you call yourself a fan of the series? I was an old school fan back in the arcade, yeah. Chris Camberg donated $5 and says, gotta run, but great stream. Thank you so much, Chris Camberg. Thank you for the 5, and thank you for becoming an elite ninja. You guys need to follow in Chris Camberg's steps. Elite Ninja up. Let's get to 320 so we can get that bonus Xeno stream for you guys, man. Let's do it. Thank you so much for the donation. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Welcome to the stream, my boy. Thank you for the 5, though. Game's going to take forever to advance because companies like Sony and Microsoft are scared to take chances and unique kind of hardware. I mean, like, I agree and I disagree, because I think that in order to get, I agree with you, because yeah, they're not going to take a chance, but in order to get this type of, like, to get to the level, you've got to have, like, I guess, powerful hardware, right? Like, there's only so much you can do with, like, Nintendo. They'll do stuff like, you know, motion, or they'll do stuff like Rumble, right? HD Rumble. Heck, they're the originators of Rumble, right? They'll do stuff that's like practical, that's right there with the evolution of gaming. Heck, even like shoulder buttons and stuff like that, like the D-pad, how they had that, you know. There's been a crazy amount of stuff that Nintendo's done, but like what is there left to do? You know, I think that's what they tried to do with the Switch. They kind of combined everything that they had and then kind of put it into one and said, what can we do a little bit more? Pretty much all their ideas, which they did talk about. I think it was Shinya Takahashi, or was it Koizumi-san? Shinya Takahashi, he talked about like all the systems, they kind of just all their knowledge and put it into one thing, said, here we go, you know? So we'll see though. All right, Richard, take care of the dog. But shout outs to Tommy and shout outs to Chris Camberg. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. So there you go. Think about the 1600s. If someone traveled back in time with the Sega Saturn and cotton boomerang, that would have been worse. Definitely burn at the stake. Oh, absolutely been burnt. Rip Dr. Mario Part 2. No, we didn't hit the goal for Dr. Mario Part 2. We didn't hit the goal, but maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do Dr. Mario Part 2. Maybe I'll do Dr. Mario Part 2. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it on the OGX channel. All right. Let's see here. But no, I see what you're saying though, Alonzo. Shall we move on to the next topic though, guys? I think how many hours in are we? We're already, shout outs to the 223 people watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. All right, guys, hit that like button. Share the stream if you can. Let people know that we are live. We have a Twitter post too. We also have a Twitter. A lot of you guys have been asking, OJ, let's see here. What's going on? Like Twitter, like what's going on with you? What do you like to watch? Blah, blah, blah. You guys ask me all sorts of stuff, so make sure you check out our Twitter page. Check out our Twitter page and see what we're doing on there. Also like our post. If you're not already liking our post, like our post on there and retweet the post. We're coming up on 13,000 Twitter followers, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. So shout outs to everybody who's following me on Twitter. And I put my Twitter page on there first, and then I put here's the actual post for our stream. Let's get some new ninja in here. Hit that like button too, guys. Let's get how many likes are we at, boys and girls? Let's see if we can get to 150 likes. 150. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here, guys. Monolith Soft, which I'm probably going to make a big video on this topic again, which I've talked about so much. But I'm probably going to make another video on Monolith Soft and what's going on there. There was a big interview with, I think it is, who was it? There was a big interview with Gaming Bolt. And they had a lot to say. So I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. And then I'll probably have a separate video where I'm going to be talking about this and clickbait it for you guys. Good clickbait, if you know what I'm talking about. Informational clickbait. That's how good clickbait. Informational clickbait. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and go to this live reaction. So Monolith Soft wants to... Oh, Mamal! Thank you so much, Mamal, with the Twitch Prime. 8 months, man. Thank you so much, Mamal, with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. Just remember, guys, if you are on Twitch... or if you're on YouTube and you do have a Twitch Prime account or Twitch Prime, you can subscribe there and get access to our Elite Ninja stuff as well. And it helps support the stream. So thank you guys for that. Monolith Soft wants to focus on continuing to build the Xenoblade Chronicles brand. All right. So let's see here. Major franchise okay, here's what they had to say here. Takashi says that though that's taking up most of their attention right now. The opportunity arose, he would also like to greenlight a smaller scale game. He wants to continue focus on building up the Xenoblade Chronicles brand even further. From the point of view of giving Monolith Soft more variety, I would like to do a smaller scale project if the opportunity arose, he said. But right now, I think we should focus on increasing the value of the brand that we have created with Xenoblade Chronicles Saga. Of course, if we manage to organize ourselves in a way that allow us to do so, I would also like to give small scale project a chance. All right, so I mean, if to kind of give into like a perspective in terms of what he's talking about, small scale project, back in 2007 or 2008, they made a game called Soma Bringer, which was a smaller scale game than what you're used to from Monolith Soft. It was a DS game. It was a DS game that was kind of like Diablo-esque, like Japanese Diablo-esque type of game for the DS that never got released here in the West. So I think that's kind of what he's talking about, that type of style of game, you know, miniature type of RPG. But it was a good RPG though. It was very good, a lot of content. Even before that, they worked on a game called Attack of the Saiyans, which was a small scale Dragon Ball Z RPG. So I'm thinking he's thinking of like that type of thing, like small scale but lots of content, you know. So since they've been with Nintendo making the bigger games, right? The smallest scale project they've probably done with Nintendo on a console is Disaster Day of Crisis. That would be the game that I would think would be not necessarily up to what they do with like Xenoblade and all that. But that game came out, I think, before Xenoblade launched. That game came out before Xenoblade, yeah. So yeah, it's very interesting to see that. So what do you guys think? I'll have a video on it. I have my own ideas, my own thoughts and all that. Which I'll talk about in a video. I have some other news that I want to go over as well, but I wanted to hear what you guys think first and foremost, and then I'll give you guys my video, probably not tomorrow. I have a video lined up for tomorrow, or I might just make that Minecraft video for Wednesday. So you guys might get it tomorrow, you guys might get it Wednesday, one of those 2 days. Or sorry, yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those two. All right. So what do you guys think? Xenoblade Chronicles 3, please. Oh no, y'all know that means Xenoblade for smartphones. That's not what that means, Travis White. Let's see here. Dawson says, well, I didn't know Monolith Soft made Summer Bringer. They did make Summer Bringer. That was Monolith Soft. That does not mean smartphones. Lethal John says, do you think Sony will show off a lot of games in the Sony event or mainly focus on the PS5 itself? I think they'll show off games. Let's see here. Liquidy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Luis says Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Xenoblade Chronicles X2 would be great, but Xenoblade Chronicles X port next to measure demand. I don't think they need to measure demand though. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles on the Switch is already doing great. It's selling great. It's up there on the top of the eShop boards. It sold great on Amazon. It did double what it did from the Wii release. It's doing great here in the US based on the sales numbers that we're getting, or that that I'm kind of projecting. Like, I don't know, to measure demand for what? You know, like what do we need to measure demand for? Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the best-selling Xenoblade game in the franchise. It sold over 1.7 million units. So what measuring demand do we need to see? We don't need to measure any more demand. They need to just make the game. We don't need to measure demand at all. There doesn't need to be any demand measuring. If they want to release the game, they should just release the game. Shouldn't be based off of anything outside of it. Should just be they want to release the game. We've been buying the game. We've already been buying the game. People have been saying that they want it. They already acknowledge that they know that the people want Xenoblade Chronicles X. So I don't think there's anything that we need, like, it doesn't need to be for measuring demand. Like, there's already demand there, you know? Xbox versus PS5, who has the edge? Right now, I would say that right now Xbox has a slight edge, maybe in the public perception, but I think overall Sony has a slight edge. But I'll have a video on that later. So yeah. Hey, Charity! Hey, Charity, what's up? Welcome. Good to see you here. I'm glad that you're alive, young lady. Just leaving us and didn't say... Well, actually, you did let us know that you're going to be taking... Never mind. I can't get mad at you. You did say, hey, guys, I'm going to be taking some time off, you know, just to focus on myself. So never mind. I'm not mad at you. But I am mad at you at the same time because you didn't even, like, put up a single tweet or a single DM saying that you're okay, you know, in that 4 months that you took off from letting us know what's up. I mean, maybe once a month would have been nice, Charity. But good to see you here. You like the setup, Charity? You like the setup? It looks cool, huh? Looks cool. Glad to see you here. Welcome. But yeah, Blaze says there already is demand. Yeah, exactly. There's demand. Monolith should bring and remaster Xenosaga for the Switch. That'd be a treat. They don't own Xenosaga. They can't do that. That would be Bandai Namco. They own Xenosaga, and Bandai Namco's already deemed Xenosaga not profitable to bring it back. So I think they might have changed their mind. If Xenoblade Chronicles sold 10 million copies, obviously Xenosaga might be a thing to bring that back, but it doesn't. So, and Xenoblade was always more popular than Xenosaga. You know, even from the beginning, Xenoblade was more popular than Xenosaga on the Wii with their first one. That ended up being more popular than all the Xenosaga games. So yeah, Monolith Soft can't port Xenosaga or can't make Xenosaga. Bandai Namco has to want it to be done, and they've already said no. Let's see here. Ronald Lucas says, regardless of what game they will come up with, they need to figure out the visual and graphics issues. They make good games, but the game engine is not a good fit for the Switch. I don't know, but I wouldn't say that it's not a good fit for the Switch. I wouldn't say that. I don't really think that it's not a good fit for the Switch. I think it's more so that team size. I think that's more so than anything is team size and what they can do there. You know, I don't think that it's like if they had all the amount of time and way more. If they had the amount of resources that the Zelda team gets, they could probably get way more out of their games. But the problem is that they make huge, massive games with the gameplay focus first, and they don't focus on resolution and stuff more so than that. So I don't think it has anything to do with the game. I don't think it's really the game engine. I don't think it's all that. I think it's more of team size and resources and, you know, how much they have on there. That's my thought process on it. Because to be honest, the game engine is the game engine. You know what I'm saying? On Wii U, they got it at 720. They got the old game engine, which they're using Torn of the Golden Country engine. They got that game engine to be 720p on the Wii U. So Switch is really no different when it comes down to it. It's not like, oh, well, this works well on Wii U, but it doesn't work well on Switch. No, that engine was adapted for the Wii U just fine, and then they upgraded it past that. So it's really more of a team size thing, more so than anything. I don't really think it's an engine thing. If they had 700 employees, they can probably make it. And if they had way more money, they could probably make it look way better than what it is. But it's really more of a team size and resource thing, more so than anything, in my opinion. But like I said, if they got all the resources that the Zelda team got, they could easily make a game that has higher resolution and better graphics and all that type of stuff. But it's really, I think it's more of a resources thing, limited resources. I mean, if you hear about what they talk about, they're like, oh, well, we only had 40 people worked on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay. For only 40 people worked on Xenoblade with outside help with artists. So they're really working on more so than anything. I mean, where the Zelda team gets like 500 people or 400 people working on it. So they can make everything look way better. They got way more people working on it, you know? So yeah. Do you think Monolith will switch to Unreal Engine 5? Probably not. Last time they did anything was Project Cross Zone 2. Last time they did anything with it was Project Cross Zone 2. What do you talk about, Shadow King? Luis says, funny how Bandai thinks about Xenosaga, yet they re-released .hack GU and even made a 4th part. I mean, yeah. I mean, it is what it is there. I think the .hack games always sold better, though, from what I understand. Now all we need is a return of Mrs. Party Man and the whole crew is back. Yes, we need Mrs. Party back. Mrs. Party Man. Party Man. We need Mrs. Party Man back. We need Mrs. Party Man back with vengeance. That's what we need. But I think that what Ronald was saying, I think that definitely, you know, not MVG. I think it was Nate. Nate brought that up too. You know, like, hey, maybe they need to move over to Unreal Engine 4. So that's definitely something that gamers have thought about, because like they're like, oh man, I don't want to have resolution dip into this and that. But honestly, I really think it's more about team size more so than anything else, more so than engine. Because if you look at, like, let's say Dragon Quest 11 on the Switch, that had a big team size. The Dragon Quest team is fairly large, and they put a lot of resources into the Switch version of that game. That also dips below like the HD, like portable mode and stuff like that too. You know, that also does the same type of things, and they had a huge team size, and they're working on Unreal Engine 4, and some of the same stuff happens in portable mode, you know, with a far bigger team size. They had a way bigger team size to get that port done. It's Dragon Quest, you know, so yeah. I don't know if we're playing any games. I don't know if we're playing any games tonight, Travis. I don't. No, we're not playing anything tonight. No, we're just talking about stuff. We're just chilling tonight, man. All right, just relax and enjoy the stream. But if you want to go, feel free to leave. All right, let's see. But no, I don't think Monolith is gonna switch to Unreal Engine 5. No, I don't think so. All right. So any other thoughts on this, guys, when it comes to Monolith Soft? Any other thoughts on this? And I'll be more than happy to answer questions on that. Yeah. But become elite. Become elite, and then you'll know more for sure. All right, so let's go and move on to the next topic here, guys, and that is going to be Persona 5. So I made a little bit of a mistake. Persona 5 Scramble. You missed the first part of my question. I was saying, since Bandai Namco finds Xenosaga unprofitable, why don't they just sell the rights back to the Monolith Soft and Nintendo? Because companies rarely ever sell the rights to their games. It's just something that they just don't do. They never said that they're never going to do it. They just said right now it's not profitable. So that doesn't mean that's going to change. That doesn't mean it's not going to change in the future. You know, same reason why Nintendo doesn't sell their rights to other developers. You just don't see it very often. It's very rare for a developer that's still in business to sell their IP. It just doesn't happen. Because money's money. IP is an IP. You know. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get this next topic here. Persona 5 Scramble. So the what's it called? And it's kind of cut off. Sorry about that, guys. Let's put Persona 5S. So the what's it called? The Korean release, I think it's Korean release of the game, is dropping on June 18th. Usually we get English with these versions of the game, but it's already been confirmed that it's only going to be in Korean language. So the game is dropping on June 18th, which is 10 days from now, you know. Not next week, but the following week. But unfortunately, unlike a lot of the other Korean releases, this one does not have English in it. So that's unfortunate, but it does maybe give us a little bit of a timetable when we could be seeing Persona 5 Scramble here in the West. So I'm looking forward to the game. If you guys have not seen my video, please make sure you guys check it out. But that is the latest with Persona 5 Scramble, that it is launching on June 18th, 2020. But it's only Korean now with this. But I think that Koei Tecmo actually stated that they're going to localize the game in one of their financial sales reports. So yeah. So that's basically it's going to happen. We just have to wait and see. Hey, thanks, Spywer. Thanks. I'm glad that you like the stream layout. Let's see. Is it normal for Atlas or Koei Tecmo to prioritize Korean localization over English? Yes, that is normal. That's actually happened a number of times. Not even just like Atlas. There's been other companies that have done that. I think Square Enix has done that sometimes too with a Korean release first. So yeah, it's actually it's been prioritized a couple different times from that. The thing with English is that it's also like the shipping. That's another thing. It's like the shipping, getting everything ready, the marketing. It usually takes longer because the markets are bigger. Whereas Korean, the market is super small, so there's less work to be done. There's less advertising to be done. You know, whereas in the U.S., it's advertising, it's more marketing, it's the promotions, it's just so much more shipping. You know, all that stuff is just so much more vast than like Korea. Korea is just tiny in comparison. You know, so it's more of a logistics business thing more so than they're prioritized over us. You know, it's not like that. It's just, well, they're just very small. You know, so they can get that out of the way. So yeah. What's up, Edward? Just got here. What are the big Monolith spends for Xenoblade? Yeah, you just missed it. Just rewind the stream and then we can talk about you can talk about it, Edward. Just rewind the stream. We just got done talking about it, so just rewind about maybe 20 minutes or so, and then you can get all caught up. You've been saying that you're gonna become an elite ninja for a while, man. You're like the little boy who cried wolf. You ain't becoming an elite ninja, Travis. You're not. We all know that you're not. We all know that you're not. But maybe you will one of these days. Maybe one of these days you will. Maybe one of these days you will. But all right, take it easy, man. All right. So what do you guys think about Persona 5 Scramble? We're also gonna move on to Q&A. So if you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys. So if you got questions, I've got answers. So feel free to drop those questions in the chat. Drop those questions in the chat if you got them. All right. Nintendo by now should allocate more resources to MS Monolith Soft so they can work on Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Well, they've been hiring a lot more people. So, I mean, that's what they've been doing over the past 2013. Monolith Soft has been expanding, so they have been giving them more resources. So we'll see what they do this next game. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I mean, Nintendo's not gonna make them or give them like all sorts of money for a game like that. They're just not gonna do it. But for the next Xenoblade game, I definitely gonna be something that's gonna be more money put into it for sure. Does XCOM 2 have replayability? Of course it does. It's XCOM. The game's been out for like 5 years now, but yeah, XCOM 2 has tons of content. It has like 100 hours plus of content. It's the whole complete, so you get all the DLC, everything with it. I want more resources. I mean, they went from 40 to 50 people back when Nintendo bought them to 240 people. So they're getting a lot. They're getting more. So let's see what they got for us coming up. You know. Not an older game, for example. Let's see what they got for us coming up. Because they've been working on that new IP for a while now. So trying to figure out what game Nintendo has planned for the holiday. You don't have to figure out anything. Just let them announce it. Let's just focus on right now. Right now, let's just focus on what we got right now and what's coming up. They'll announce when they're ready to announce it. They'll announce it. It says time period I'll become YouTube will be August. If I do become the time period I'll become one on YouTube will be August. If I do become one. Okay, so it's like you're going to, but if you do, that's when it will be. Okay, so it's like it's a very interesting way that you worded that statement. The GOAT. You and Travis, I swear you and Travis are like brothers. Y'all brothers, I think at this point. I can't wait to see the next game in the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. The time period that I'm gonna become one will be August. If I do become one, so it's like okay, well, so I guess I guess if you do, it will be August. All right. So if you become an elite ninja, it's going to be August. But if you do, you're not 100% sure. You're not 100% sure. I think their little brother maybe. I hope to be Super Hokage by August. If time period shall exist. Dang. Stupid, dude. Unless this is a different Ronald Lucas. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Make sure to check that you guys are all subscribed. Sometimes YouTube randomly unsubscribes people to my channel because they hate me and they hate my channel. So make sure that you guys are all still subscribed. Hit that subscribe button if you're someone new, and get your questions answered as well. Get your questions answered too, so we can get all that going. So yeah, we still waiting for that $500 super chat. The GOAT, what's going on with that, dude? JCat says, do you think Mario and Luigi series is truly dead with the bankruptcy of Alpha Dream, or do you think there's a chance Nintendo could revive it? There's always a chance Nintendo could revive it. There's always a chance, but we'll have to wait and see like what's going down with Paper Mario and all that. So we'll see what they do with it. But yeah, I think there's always a chance. No, I got unsubscribed. Yeah, I knew it. Mac Mega with the $5 holla. And he says, you say 300 years crazy VR. I say 30 to 40 years for it. Just look at the jump between Atari 2200 and the PS4 Pro with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Also, can you play Castlevania song, please? Yeah, I can play that, but here's the problem, though. The way that we fundamentally played games hasn't changed from the Atari to that. You sit down, there's a TV in front of you, and you press a button or you press things, move a joystick, and it reacts to what's on screen. Yeah, the graphics are a lot better, but it's not a huge fundamental shift. You know, so if you think that there's going to be full crazy VR, like Sword Art Online in 30 or 40 years, bruh, that's not happening. The way that we're going, nah, because there's no way. 30 years, that's not that long. I mean, it's long, 30 years, that's a long time. But it's not that long. We'll all pretty much be alive. I mean, you know, like I said, you know, take care of yourselves. Hopefully nothing happens to anybody. But most of us will be alive in 30 years. Pretty much all of us will be alive. And I don't know if that's going to be... I mean, that would be great, but I don't know if that's going to be happening in 30 years. I just don't. I just don't know. I just don't know. The GOAT, I'm joking with you, man. Don't be asking your dad and all that stuff, bro. I ain't trying to get in trouble. But thank you for the $5, Mr. Mac Mega. And hopefully you guys enjoy this music. Crazed Moon. Yes, we're in Q&A. It says Persona 5S and Q&A right there in the current topic. Let's see here. Have you ever played the Bomberman series? Yeah, I played the Bomberman back in the day when it first came out. I was playing Bomberman. So heck yeah, I like Bomberman. I played Bomberman like 94. Bomberman on the Super Nintendo. Those games were super good, man. Like, oh my god, we used to rent them from Video City, me and my brother, and we used to just play Bomberman all night on the weekends. I just remember endless nights of playing Super Bomberman on the Super Nintendo with my brother and just having a blast, no pun intended. It was so good back in the day. That was the multiplayer game back in the day, man. It was great. Do you like Sunset Riders? It's probably one of my favorite Konami games. I do like Sunset Riders. I used to play that game back in the day as well. Yeah. So do you hate the Gunslinger combo? Do I hate the Gunslinger combo? I don't love the Gunslinger combo for tough enemies. No, I don't like it for tough enemies. Just for running around, yeah, it's fine. But for tough enemies, it doesn't work for me. Good multiplayer GameCube games. You can suggest Bomberman Jetters. That is a very interesting multiplayer game that a lot of people kind of forget. But Bomberman Jetters on the GameCube is very good for local multiplayer. I think I like Bomberman Jetters more than I like Super Bomberman R on the Switch. Me and my friend Turtle used to play Bomberman Jetters on the GameCube all the time, man. Do you like the Persona 4 anime series? I mean, not really. I'm not really big into the Persona animes. Ever since I got my PC Engine, I've been wanting to get people together to play Bomberman. I have a 5-player multi-tap for it too. Ton of Bomberman games on PC Engine. Yeah, the Bomberman games were pretty good on PC Engine, man. They were pretty good. People liked to play them back then too. People making some comments. Can't see Nintendo release Mario Kart 9 on Switch. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Jose says, just thinking since it's Mario anniversary this year, we're getting lots of Mario thing this year. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of Mario this year for sure. I just want to hear more info about those Mario. I mean, there's no need for Nintendo to announce them early, because like we got Paper Mario coming out, so it's like we already got Paper Mario. We just got Xenoblade. You know, we've got a bunch of third-party games that just released. You know, so there's no need to really talk about it now. They're probably gonna talk about it like at a direct. You know, like later in the year, once everything can kind of get back to normal. I think they're gonna start letting people go back to offices by the end of summer, where it's like Seattle and stuff like that. I don't know about Japan. But I know stuff is reopening, so I think once they get everything kind of back together and kind of get the new procedures and guidelines down, then they can talk to third-party developers and they can get like together direct. And I think that's when we're going to see like the Mario stuff is probably then. Do you think there'll be a Nintendo first-party game in August? I don't know if there'll be a first-party game in August. I mean, I'm not... Why that month out of all the other months? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know about any games that I'm playing tonight, guys. We didn't hit any goals yet. If we get to 320 Elite Ninja, then I can play Xeno on stream. But if not, then I'm gonna I gotta edit. So unless like I said, the guys, the dedicated days that we play games on stream are Tuesdays, Fridays, and like sometime during the weekend. Tuesdays, Fridays, and sometime during the weekend. If not, then we just play Tuesday. We just play Tuesdays and Fridays. When it comes to games on stream, like if we hit Elite Ninja goals, then I can take some extra time to play a game. But yeah, that's basically it. I know we have a lot of new Elite Ninjas, so those that are new Elite Ninja, we play Tuesdays and Fridays for sure. We got Mario Kart and we got Smash Brothers. We're gonna work in Clubhouse games though. We might do like Clubhouse games. I might try to work that in like as like Elite Ninja goals. Maybe we do that for Elite Ninja goals. That'd be like Clubhouse games. So I'm thinking about working that in. So if we do that, that'd be, you know, something that we could do. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we do that today. Who knows? I finished tonight. How about we do that? It seems like you guys really want a game that we're gonna play. So how about we do this? We do a Clubhouse game stream. Alright, so, and we'll even lower, since we got one today, we'll lower the goal too. How about that? Two new Elite Ninja. We can play some Clubhouse games tonight. How about that? Or sorry, we get 3 new, sorry, I can't read, or I can't count. 3 new Elite Ninja, we'll get Clubhouse games tonight. So yeah. What would you want to see in Astral Chain sequel? What would you want to see in an Astral Chain sequel? Obviously, just better performance throughout the game. Like to see, of course, more Legions. More Legions would be great. Like to see, I think co-op would be phenomenal. If they added some local co-op, online multiplayer co-op, that would be great too. So yeah, that's kind of what I would like to see in there. So yeah, outside of that, Astral Chain's amazing. Astral Chain is so good. I hope we can get new PS5 games coming for Nintendo Switch. So you're hoping that PS5 games also come to Nintendo Switch. I mean, some of them will. A lot of them probably won't, though. Beverly Carter. So get a PS5. Let's see here. Savage says, right now I predict ARMS DLC might be announced on June 11th, because we usually get Pokemon news first, then Smash reveal, then a week later was E3. It was supposed to be the week. So you're putting together a lot of loose pieces here. But I'll say this. People have been making jokes that the Sony event is on 11th. I remember last time Sony had an event, Nintendo announced Paper Mario, right? Like a state of play, and they just announced like Paper Mario. So maybe they do something like that. All right, maybe they do something like that. Favorite Legion to use? Just the standard Legion is good. Sword Legion. Let's see here. You've been drinking water. A dude, sometimes dehydration will make you not read well. No. I'm okay. I've been drinking plenty of water though. I've been getting water. I think they're gonna make another Astral Chain. I think they're gonna make another one. I think Astral Chain, the sequel, which I still need to make a video about that. Still need to have my little giveaway that I'm doing. Which we were supposed to do that during the Xenoblade. What's it called? But it got cut short. So yeah, we're gonna have an Astral Chain giveaway. So look out for a video on Astral Chain. Probably, man, it's got to be sometime this week. I'll make it though. I'll make it sometime this week. I'm gonna make the Astral Chain video. Maybe tomorrow we'll have the Minecraft. After that, we'll have the Xenoblade, and then after that we'll have Astral Chain. Let me write it down though, so I remember. I gotta write. Give me a second, guys. I used to write stuff down on my computer, but I never open up like my notepad on my computer enough. So I'm gonna write down video ideas on paper now, so I can actually physically just see it and I can be reminded of it. You know, like on paper. So. So, Astral Chain sequel video plus giveaway. Still need to do that. All right. Do you think Breath of the Wild 2 will release this year? No, Lanny, no. Did they announce Paper Mario after the State of Play? I think they announced it like right before the State of Play or something like that. It was like the day of, or it was like right before. It was like the same day. I know it was like right around that same time. I think the PS5 event presentation would be great. Especially they might show console or next month. It's possible chance that we could get new games first party and third party. Okay. Hey, what's up, MFS? Monado Mario says, as a JoJo fan, I definitely love using the Arm Legion. Yeah, the Arm Legion's cool as a JoJo fan too myself. Why we talk for PS5 tomorrow, the PS5 will be announced. Why we talk for PS5 tomorrow, the PS5 will be announced. We're simply discussing, we discussed the PS5, you know, the new date for the thing. It's on Thursday. So Thursday is the PS5 show. J2 Blue says, speaking of Astral Chain, I know some people want it on PS4. Do you think it could that could happen? No, probably not, because Nintendo owns the franchise and it did really well on the Switch. So I don't think Nintendo's gonna they co-own it with Platinum. So unless Platinum somehow decided to get the full share of it, you know, it's probably not gonna happen. It's a first party game. Now, don't lose that paper. No, there's no need for me. There's no way I'm going to lose the paper. It's just going to be here in the room. Any pets or favorite domestic animal? I mean, dogs are cool. There would be online features on the new Crash Bandicoot game. There's been no new Crash Bandicoot game announced, and I don't know if there's going to be online features or not. Beverly Carter, you're speaking about something that doesn't exist. At least not. It doesn't exist at this point. It's just rumors. According to the latest leaks, they're very sure for new upcoming models out of 5, one of them at least is very similar to the Mariko non-light and is already supported on 10.0. Yeah, we talked about that. I mean, that was something that I think we discussed a while back, but I mean, yeah, I don't know if there's going to be anything outside of maybe just like another revision or a light revision of what we've already gotten. So I don't think that's anything, nothing crazy from Nintendo on that at that point with the Switch. Are you looking for the IGN event tomorrow? Are you looking forward to the IGN event? I don't know, man. This whole segmented E3 stuff isn't necessarily my thing, but you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this, man. We'll see. I'm not huge on it, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what it ultimately ends up being, you know. Let's see here. Frank R says, do you think Nintendo will do something new or more features for the Nintendo Switch Online in September? No, I don't. Maybe some new games, but they're not going to do any new features and all that type of stuff. If they were, that would come in a firmware update. That wouldn't come with Nintendo Switch Online. That would just come with like firmware update where we got, there's gameplay invites that barely anybody uses. Like that stuff would come from a firmware update, not from Nintendo Switch Online. What's the IGN event even about? They're just like summer of games. They're gonna have like a bunch of people come on and stuff like that. I mean, I gotta see the format, but essentially they're just having people come on to the show and announce new games, talk about new games, stuff like that. But I don't know how good it's going to be honest. What's the furthest you've ever drove for a restaurant because it was that good? The furthest I've ever drove for a restaurant because it's that good? Not very far, I'll be honest. Like, just like, I live on the very edge of town, so sometimes I've driven like across town, like 20 minutes or whatever, like to get certain types of foods, but not anymore, not after COVID. Yeah, Gabriel, I'm streaming the PlayStation 5 event. Yeah, I'll be streaming it. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know like stuff like that. Like I already answer all those type of questions. So follow me on Twitter, Gabriel. Do you like The Wire? What's The Wire? Ronald says all these game fests just seem meh. Yeah, I mean that's my inclination right now. A lot of these game fests and stuff just seem meh. They don't seem hype. I mean, there might be some cool games being announced, but they just don't seem hype. It's not as hype as E3. They're not as good as Directs. I think the state of plays are better than the game jams and game fests and stuff like that. Not to hate the developers or anything like that. Or they're trying. Obviously, Keely's trying. Everyone's trying to make something different instead. But I don't know. It's just right now. It's like meh. The Wire is the best show ever. Could have fooled me. Says you see more low energy today. How you doing? What? How do I see more low energy? I'm just answering questions. What do you want me to do? Scream and yell for no reason? I'm always like this whenever I'm answering questions. I'm trying to answer the questions, and answer them normally. Will you be reacting to EA? EA what? Lethal John says, what are you mainly playing right now? You don't watch my videos. I did a big Xenoblade video today. So if you watch my videos, then you'll know what I'm playing. If you've been watching my videos, then you'll know what I'm playing. But you're not watching my videos. You definitely didn't watch this morning's video because I told you guys in the morning that I've been playing Xenoblade like crazy, that I'm addicted to it. And I've been putting that on Twitter. So you're not looking at my post on Twitter. And you're not looking at and you're not watching my videos because I've made multiple Xenoblade videos about how good the game is. You're not doing either one of those. You're not doing either one. So yeah. Psycho Pie donated $2 maple syrup and says, play some chill music, please. All right, I'll play some chill music for you. Thank you so much for the donation, Mr. Psycho Pie. Appreciate that. Jazzy NYC is pretty chill. Or maybe Persona. Persona? I'll play 70% of the song, Psycho Pie. 70% of the song. You like Jazzy? Kind of it.
Hey fellas,
Mac Mega with the $3 holla. And he says, any thoughts on Atlas opening up a Steam page? And can that point to backlog coming to other systems, Sony and possibly PC now? Also, can you play Persona 4 A New World Fool, please. A new World Fool. Yeah, that can definitely point to more of Atlus's games coming to stuff outside of just the PlayStation. If we can get like their backlog, like let's say Persona 4 Golden or Persona 3 on PC, yeah, that can definitely point to it. Since Atlus is going to be there. I mean, what else do they have? I mean, Catherine's already on PC, right? Persona 5 Scramble, I mean, like, yeah, so it does seem like maybe they have an announcement for like, you know, or maybe even Persona 5 is coming to the PC, which to me is redundant. I mean, Persona 5 on PC, PS4, they're both just boxes. But we'll see. But that would mean, because all of the mainline Personas are only on PlayStation, so the fact that if it does come to PC, that definitely opens things up to even more systems outside of that, which they've been doing surveys about what would you like to see, you know, Persona on mainline Personas in games. So it's possible. Thank you for the $3, and we'll get your donation right after I play 70% of this track. Thank you for the $3 though, Mr. Mac Mega. To get the party going to a dead party, what song you playing to get people dancing? What, Cedric? Persona 5 isn't coming to Steam. If it is, it's going to be Persona 5 base edition for around $80. That doesn't even make any sense, Shadow of Nexus, what you just said. Juiceman Bond donated $5 and says Summer of Games or like Summer of Lames. LOL, play Waterfalls from Virtual Fighter 5. Alright, we'll definitely get Waterfalls for you from Virtual Fighter 5. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Awakening Ryuji, my boy. Thank you so much. By the way, a new Metal Slug game is confirmed to be in development, which sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I heard about that, but we'll see what it turns out to be. You know? Preston Hernandez. Oh, no, sorry, not Hernandez. What am I talking about? It's the area where I live. I'm sorry. Henderson. Preston Henderson says, OJ, can you play God Shattering Star? Rain, stay awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Preston Hernandez. Henderson. Preston Henderson. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that $5. We'll get that going for you, man. Henderson. Oh, man. Brain machine. Dude, I'm so used to say like I said, nothing, like I said, I have no problem, you know, like I live in a just predominantly Hispanic area. Like it's like 50 something % plus. The area where I live right here, it's like 90%. So like I'm just used to Hernandez, you know, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, you know. So if I see a H, I'm already thinking Hernandez, you know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to your name like that, bro. I'm already it's just pre-programmed. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Beverly says, you know, what would be cool? I really want to see Persona 6 announcement and a new Metal Slug game coming to Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PS5. All right, be cool. All right, that'd be cool. Sounds good. So yeah, a lot of you guys mentioned that Metal Slug game. We'll see how it is. Man. Not Royal. You spelled Royal. Not Royale. Persona 5. But why would it be $80? Like that's like that doesn't even make any sense. Like why would they release the base version of the game then be $80? Since when has Atlus or any company put out late versions of console games then charge more on PC? That seems like something they do on Switch. Like, oh, it's late on Switch, then charge you like $60, like the Outer Worlds or whatever. You know, that doesn't seem like something that happens on PC. Usually it's cheaper, or usually it's under what MSRP is, like when it launched with the, you know, on console when it comes to PC. Usually. So I don't know what you're, like I said, what you're saying doesn't make any sense, and there's no examples that you can even think of that where Atlus has done that or Sega's done that or anything. Like even if you look at like Vanquish, when that came to PC, it was cheap. You know, when Bayonetta came to PC, it was cheap. They didn't charge more, you know, and that's Sega. So where does this come from? Where does this logic come from? I'm sorry, man. I don't see it. Yo, Dominic, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. All right, so next up, we've got some Persona 4. Persona 4, a new World Fool. All right. It's a good song. You ever heard of 1979? Have you ever heard of the 1979 Revolution? It's a game based on the 1979 revolt in Iran. It's really cool and worth playthrough. It's only 2 hours long. I've never heard of that game, but that's okay, man. I'll take your word for it. Any tips for Persona 4 Golden? Have fun. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, one of these days, Nelia. Ovi says, what could be the next Fire Emblem game, remake or a new IP? I did a video on that. I think it could definitely be a... Wait, hold up. Next Fire Emblem game, a remake or a new IP? It's Fire Emblem. How would a new game be a new IP? You mean a new game? It's not new IP. It's still Fire Emblem. But in terms of remake, yeah, there could be like a Fire Emblem Echoes whatever on the Switch. So yeah, it's possible. But they could do a new game too. He doesn't want to see Persona go to PC. I don't know what he's trying to... I don't know what he's trying to say, to be honest. Cedric says, what's a game you think you could speedrun the fastest? Speedrun the fastest? A game that I play RPGs, so I don't really speedrun them. But I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe Runner 2 on the Wii U? Maybe a game like that. Like I was pretty good at that game back in the day. Ovi, don't put comments like that, bro. Nobody cares. Or become an elite ninja. Otherwise, I'm gonna ignore you going forward. Nobody cares. Big says, I think he lives in Canada, so there's the games are $80 when it's $60 here in the States, and that's fine. But when has Sega ever released an old console version of a game and they've charged full price on, like I said, with Bayonetta, with Vanquish, with a lot of these games that came over to PC later or hella late, it wasn't $80. They didn't charge full price for them. So I don't understand where this, like, where that logic comes from. Hey, what's up, Troy? Welcome to the stream. I don't really think Codename Steam really dictates what they do going forward. That was a very low budget type of thing. They didn't spend a lot of money on that, and that was like a side team too. So I don't really think that's going to dictate whether we see a new IP from Intelligent Systems or not. Codename Steam is definitely not that. Beverly Carter says the most IGN major publishers that I wanted to see was Nintendo. I really think they're going to have some announcements in June for the game development, games, and DLC packs. Beverly Carter, your sentences barely make... I mean, like, they're very scatterbrained. I think you just type what's on your mind before you proofread things. Beverly, here's what I want you to do. I want you to proofread everything that you type out. When you type out a comment, proofread it. And make sure that it makes sense before you type it, okay? Let's see here. Eric P says, I'm not getting Xenoblade until I beat the second. What's taking you so long? Why aren't you? What's taking you so long to beat the second game? What's taking you so long to do it then? Nightshade. Hey, what's up, Nightshade? Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Welcome. Charity says, I'm going to be in and out because I'm at work. But anything new with you, OJ? Nothing new. Nothing new. Just chilling. How are you doing, Charity? You doing good at work? In and out at work. How long are you at work? How long are you at work till, young lady? All right. Let's get this next music going here, though, guys. Let's get this next track. And that is Virtual Waterfalls from Virtual Fighter. I don't like the name Waterfalls because it reminds me of that song Chasing Waterfalls, and my sisters just used to play that song 24/7. I can't stand that song. It's that song and a song from Mariah Carey. I think it was like I forgot what that song was, but damn, dude, I can't stand those two songs. The song from Mariah Carey and that Waterfalls song. I can't stand them. My sister would just play that crap out every time I wake up in the damn morning. Don't go chasing water. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, make it stop. They're damn tape players, man. Let's see here. Although I can't stand them either. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't have anything against the group TLC. That's the name, right? I don't have anything against the group, but just like that song was just. It's not a bad song. They just played it out. You know? Jonathan B with the $2, and he says, "Can you play Clock Tower stage from MVC2?" Yes. Don't go chasing phony calls. Stick to the 7-digit numbers you're used to. Weird Al. Yeah, Weird Al was the best thing about a lot of the cool songs that came out in like the 80s and the 90s. Weird Al was like, he did a great job with a lot of them. Thank you for the $2 though, Mr. John B. Appreciate that. We'll put that music for you. No, it's just the song. The song got overplayed at my school and friends. Yeah, that song got hella overplayed. Super overplayed. Yeah, Scrubs. Oh my god, dude. That song, when Scrubs came, every single girl called me a scrub. Every single possible time. All I gotta do is get a drink of water. Hi, he's drinking like a scrub. Freaking miss a layup in a basketball game. Oh, what a scrub. Freaking get a B on a test. Oh, what a scrub. I felt like, bruh, chill. Like these, I ain't gonna say it, but these young females, chill. Like, anytime I did anything, I could just be doing just nothing. I could be sitting down. Oh, he's sitting like a scrub. Like, I'm like, what do I do not to be a scrub? Oh, you're in 7th grade? Oh, you're a scrub. It's like, oh, just, I guess screw you for being born in a certain year that makes me in 7th grade and you in 8th grade. So therefore, I'm a scrub because I just happened to be born randomly by chance this year that puts me here with you calling me a scrub because of that stupid song. Man, I couldn't stand that crap. So stupid. And I think I would take my anger out on TLC. It's like, it's their fault. It's their fault I'm being called this. Well, nice to know I was not the only one who had that happen to. Yeah, man, Roggy, I mean, damn near do anything. You get called a scrub. And it would be like hot girls too, so there's no comeback. So when it was ugly girls, oh, I'd come back. I'd be like, dude, it's like, or it was like a fat girl one, like a really fat girl told me, a really fat, like ugly girl told me one time, call me a scrub. I'm like, what are you talking about, Ms. Picky? Like I'd rather be a scrub than Ms. Picky, or Ms. Piggy. I said, go back to the Muppets. And like she like tried to punch me in the face. Freaking dodged at my bullet time, bro. Like, you can't punch me. I'm like, Ms. Piggy, go back to playing. I said, you're a Muppet. Damn Muppet, I'm not your Kermit Frog. Fat, no good for nothing. Pork rind eating. She got so mad. I was like, don't call me a scrub. Damn, that's savage, you scrub. He says, why you only clap back? You can't say nothing against the hot girls. If it's a girl that's hot, what are you going to say? Oh, you hot girl, you know? What are you gonna say back? It's just like, oh snap, I guess I am a scrub. She called me one. I guess I am. Slumberous Gaming, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. All right, next up is God Shattering Star. All right, Rain. Nowadays, just call them fire. Yeah. Nowadays, oh, you can get more creative in today's day. You can definitely get more creative in today's day. Back then, it was hard though. You know, we didn't have as many resources that we've got now to roast people back if I can sit them. But I'm not really for roasting people or nothing. Only if they say something to me. You know. I've always been a retaliation person. I've never been an instigator. I've never been an instigator when it comes to people. Like, if somebody says something to me, I'll say something back to them. But I've never been that's how my mom taught me. My mom taught me not to instigate. My mom taught me to defend yourself if somebody wants to come after you, but don't instigate stuff with people, you know, which I kind of disregarded when I got older, like joking around. But when it comes to like people starting stuff, like school, like when I'm younger, no, I was never the instigator on anything. Whenever I got into a fight, it was, honestly, guys, I never instigated a single fight in my life. Not a single time have I ever instigated a fight with somebody else. Except for high school, I did instigate. Well, somewhat, but not really. It was kind of like he was talking smack about stuff about me first, but you know, I pushed and, you know, got in like physical. But when it comes to instigation, I've never instigated any fight that I've got into. Somebody else has always said something to me first, or started it with me. Either hit me first, started it with me first, and then I fought back. What's your go-to song for karaoke? I don't do karaoke, so I don't know what my go-to song is. I have not played Bug Fables Slumberous, but I've heard about it. I've seen it. It looks pretty cool. It looks like that spiritual successor to, you know, Thousand Year Door. Looks good. So, hey, what's up, Turbo Jesse? Yeah, my mom would always say, don't start a fight, but finish one if someone does something. If you start one, you better be ready for me to finish it when you get home. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it always was. That's why I never really got in trouble too much from my mom if I got into a fight and I got suspended. I told my mom what happened, and like they would tell, like, you know, in school they always taught you it doesn't matter who started it, as long if you fight, and that's that, you know. But at the same time, like, you know, if somebody starts a fight with you, then somebody starts a fight with you. I think my biggest issue though is that like I would talk a lot. Like I would talk a lot of smack sometimes to people. Not necessarily when I was younger, but when I got like middle or so. So Jax G with the dollar donations. Final Destination Brawl theme, please. Ooh, that's a banger. Thank you for the dollar donation, Mr. Jax. We'll get that going for you. Appreciate the support through Streamlabs, man. So who won the beef? What beef? I thought it was Buck Bumble. Thought what was Buck Bumble? I'm so tired of hearing about Bug Fables and how it's a spiritual successor to Paper Mario. Screw that. Well, it is. It plays just like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Sebastian. Hey, what's up, Chuba? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Pure Eye Chuba's in the chat. Yo, finally, let's go. Oh, the Buck Bumble song is my karaoke song. That's what you meant, Frank. Okay, yeah. That's my karaoke song. It's the Buck Bumble. That's the song that makes me just want to say, "Let's go," you know. What's your favorite song to play on DDR? There was a song back on custom DDR. When I was in college, I had this little DDR, you know, revolution. Not the game revolution, but DDR, like, I don't know, just like popular. Like my friend Andre bought an actual fudging DDR machine. My friend Andre bought a damn DDR machine, like a home DDR machine. Like, not the whole arcade, but like the metal DDR machine. Like in our apartment. So we had like apartments. I gotta get the next music going here in just a bit. But like, he bought a damn DDR machine. And, you know, like, I was like, heck, I want that. But it was like too expensive. It was like $200, $300. So we would play DDR, you know, in his room. But like there was like a custom like PC version of like, you know, like of DDR that I downloaded, and I bought like one of those crappy, you know, the home mats for DDR, and there was the Castlevania Bloody Tears song that somebody programmed in there, which it wasn't an official DDR song, but I would play that all the time just because I love the music. Castlevania, I think it was Curse of Darkness. Bloody Tears from that version of the game. So I would play that all the time. That was dope. That was fun. All right. Next up is Clock Tower stage from MVC2. All right. Thank you guys for the support today. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support, guys. Thank you. Ooh, there's a Mewmore mix of Clock Tower 2. Jonathan B, can I play? I want to hear this Mewmore remix, and I'll play your song too. Your song's pretty short, but let me play this Mewmore remix to see if it's kind of hype. Was it Stepmania on PC? Oh, that's what it was. It was Stepmania. I forgot the name of it. Yes, it was called Stepmania. Yes, Stepmania. Enjoying Outer Worlds, screw the negativity. I actually booted up Outer Worlds on the Xbox One X last night. I got Game Pass for $1 just because, like, whatever. And I just played the Outer Worlds just to see it. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It's alright. I like it. Let's see here. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, it's cool. Just announced Nintendo everything. Ikumi intends to visit Capcom and promotes a new Okami game. Wants to document. Okay, that's not news. That's great that she's going there, but I mean nothing's doesn't matter. It's not. Let's actually see. Like, I'm tired of like the smoke and mirrors, like with Capcom and all this. Like, let's see. She intends to visit Capcom to propose a new Okami game. Wants to take a commuter. I mean, like, yeah, that's great, but we're still far off from anything. So yeah, whatever. Do you have a favorite Street Fighter game? Street Fighter Third Strike, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and Street Fighter Third Strike. Castlevania GBA collection when you become an elite ninja. Karo Kuwabara. This mix is freaking lit. Mewmore, guys, look up Mewmore on YouTube. This man has legit like dope remixes of like Fire Emblem and stuff like that, man. They're sick. I was look at Hydro Thunder Arcade today. It's only $450 and works perfect. I don't have room for it. You got a Hydro Thunder Arcade cabinet? Nice. What's Kojima up to these days? Apparently, his newest project got rejected. So I don't know what he's up to these days. He's probably just working on games. I think he said he's working on a movie too. So they're working on the movie, working on his games. So what's up, OJ? Do you think game devs are back to work now? Game devs have been back to it. They've been working from home for a while. What are you talking about, Ben? Wish we can get a new Darkstalkers. Yeah, Darkstalkers would be nice. We'll see what Capcom does going forward, though. Oh, his personal project must be Death Stranding too. I mean, look, I know I give Death Stranding a lot of crap on the Spawncast, but that's just because everybody likes the game. So yeah. Do people really like the game, though? I mean, the game doesn't sell, but people who play the game, like Darkstalkers. I wouldn't say Bug Fables is the spiritual successor of Paper Mario, but it does take heavy inspiration from the first two, but mostly 64, at least where I am in the game. It plays like Paper Mario, dude. Like, it plays like Paper Mario. It just plays like Paper Mario. It's like a Paper Mario game, and that's basically what people are saying, man. I mean, I don't know why people are gonna get all like, you know, technical. Dude, Bug Fables plays like Paper Mario. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It plays. That's why people call it spiritual sister. Call it whatever the hell you want to. That game is like Paper Mario. That's what people are trying to say. Period. That's all that matters. It's like Paper Mario. That's all they're trying to say. Like, you know, that's all they're trying to say. It's like Paper Mario. Final Destination Brawl thing. But it's all good. Whatever. If you don't think it does, that's fine too. That's fine. Everybody has their opinion. So it's cool. I just don't see, like, it seems like people are getting, like, it seems like people are like, oh no it doesn't, or oh they're getting angry about it. Not like you in particular, but people are like, I think Sebastian earlier said, like, I'm so tired of people saying, it's like, who cares? It's just like a little bug game. Like, who cares? You know, at the end of the day, who cares? So I was playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate yesterday on my day off from work, which I didn't really take a day off because I was editing last night. But I was playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, guys. And all I gotta say is, here we go again. Dude, I'm telling you, this happens to me every time in Smash. I'll freaking be playing the game, you know, I'll be playing the game. I'll be having a good time. I'll run into great I'll have great matches. And then somebody laggy comes. I freaking rage quit on him because it's laggy. And then I get banned for like 2 hours. And that stops me from playing the game. It's great, dude. It's great. It's fantastic. It's one of the best things about Elite Smash. Oh, yeah, I saw your tweet. Yeah. It's become a normal thing for me. Like, before it was like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Now it's like 2 hours. At some point they're gonna say turn in your copy of Super Smash Brothers. At some point. They're just gonna say you can't play Super Smash Brothers online anymore. You're done. You're done! I'm gonna get a freaking Reaper seal. You know? I'm gonna get a Reaper seal saying you're done! You can't play Smash anymore. You're done. Savage Animated says, I haven't even reached Elite Smash yet. Yeah, it's because you probably never play. It sucks. You can only play Battle Arena because of it. Nah, that's fine. I don't... Look. It's fine. If I rage... Look, listen. If I rage quit, I deserve the 2 hour ban. If I rage quit, it's fine. Like, I deserve it. It's fine. It felt good to rage quit. It felt good to not give that person any points. It's worth the 2 hours. I'm not an impatient person. You know? If I was still wanted to play, I'm like, all right, that's fine. I turn off the game. I go pick up Xenoblade. I can go play. I have 5 billion games here. I'm surrounded with games that I've never beat. Look at all these freaking Switch games. Look at all these Xbox games and PlayStation games. Look at all this crap. I can play whatever I want. So if I get banned for 2 hours on a game, that's fine. If I feel like playing after 2 hours, I'll play. But it's worth it. In my opinion, it's worth rage quitting, and I'll take the ban. Just as long as that laggy jabroni doesn't get any points. They never should have made it to where that person doesn't get points if you rage quit. If they made it to where that person still gets points if you rage quit, I probably wouldn't rage quit. But the fact that the person doesn't get points and you don't lose points, rage quit. If they're laggy, and I'm talking like really laggy. If it's just like somewhat laggy, like towards like somewhat playable, I'm fine. I don't rage quit. But if it's like hitching to where it's like stopping, freeze frame and stop, because their connection is absolute trash, McDonald's, third world country McDonald's Wi-Fi, nah, you're gonna get rage quitted on, and you're not gonna get any points. That's just how it is. You see, oh, you read it wrong. I said you cannot play Battle Arena due to quick play ban. Yeah, I know you can't. Okay, yeah, you can't play Battle Arena either, which is stupid, but hey, it is what it is. That's pretty petty. Is that what you meant? Oh, that's petty? No, pretty petty. I do it too, so I don't feel I do it too, so I don't feel as guilty. Oh man, yeah, man. OJ, you hate Elite Smash? Nah, I don't hate Elite Smash. Nah. What are some of the changes you'd like to see in Breath of the Wild 2? I made a video about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for my review and what they can do potentially for like a sequel and stuff like that. So yeah, I already have multiple videos on that, Ben. Check out the videos on the channel. Just type in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, what they can do to improve it, how they can make it like a better game. I've already discussed that multiple times on the channel. Check out the videos, my boy. Lags. No, it wasn't a lag switch. This dude just has a trash connection. It wasn't a lag. I know a lag switch when I say it. Like, lag switch, it's like, okay, games are going all right, everything's fine, then all of a sudden, whoop! Trash. You know? So yeah, man. All right, so let's get this next track going here, guys. Actually, no, that's it. Final Destination Brawl thing. That was. Let me play Jonathan B's actual music that he wanted though, because he wanted the regular Clock Tower stage. So we'll play that. Is Moonwater on Switch worth buying? I don't know. I haven't played it. Check out the reviews for the game, Obi. Thanks for the stream. See you ninjas. Gonna go play Xeno. All right, take it easy, Frank. Thanks for coming out to the stream. People still lag switch. I remember that being a thing back in the day. I mean, it's more of a joke, more so than anything. But yeah, some people do lag switch, but it's more of a joke more so than anything, though. Need to find Red Frontier item. Red Frontier item? Just look up. Is that Xenoblade? Just look it up online, dude. What was those lags where it'll freeze, then the characters will speed up to catch to the frame? Bro, I don't know. This is lag. I don't know what it is though. We also did a vid with HMK on Breath of the Wild 2. I did a whole discussion on Breath of the Wild 2 with HMK. So yeah, that's true. You know, we got plenty of content on Breath of the Wild 2. So if you want to hear my full thoughts on it, I got plenty on the channel. Not everybody subscribes to like at that time. You could be like a new subscriber, just miss it. I mean, YouTube doesn't do a good job of notifications anyway, so people miss stuff all the time. So yeah. Have you ever played Pepsi Man? I have not played Pepsi Man, at least I don't remember, but I might have played Pepsi Man. I might have played it. I think like on a demo disc or something like that. I know I might have played it. I don't think I have, but then I think I have. You know, it's one of those games where I'm pretty sure I came across it and I played Pepsi Man. But I don't remember exactly. But my thoughts of people watching the game and me like potentially playing it. But I think I've played Pepsi Man. I think. Good thing Daisy has a separate GSP number than Peach, LOL, so I don't have to let Peach endure the Elite Smash nonsense. Yeah. The cool thing about Elite Smash, I guess the cool or maybe not cool thing, is that, you know, you can get, once you get them to Elite Smash, you really don't have to play them anymore. Like, once they're there, they never get out of Elite Smash, which is interesting, right? Like, none of my characters fall out of Elite. There's characters that I literally have not used since I got them to Elite Smash, like in a year. Like, I haven't used Mario on Elite Smash in forever, and he's still there on Elite Smash. Ovi, what the hell are you talking about?
Hey, fellas. Dollars?
Mac Mega with the $3 holla. Put the dollars in your pockets. And he says, do you think they'll continue the whole student teacher aspect of 3 houses in the next Fire Emblem game? I don't think so. I'm not sure. The whole keeping students motivated was hella annoying and otherwise perfect game. Also, can you play Persona 4 Shin Mitsu Tensei Shin I think it meant Persona 4 Shin Mitsu Tensei. Yeah, actually, to be honest, man, I really didn't have I thought that keeping the students you know, like having all the students and like keeping them happy or motivated. I don't think that was annoying at all. It's actually easy. At least maybe I don't know how you played the game, but to me it was actually very simple to keep them motivated, and they got like hella stat buffs and benefits when they were motivated, you know. So I don't know. I just go out to eat. Bam! Everyone's happy. Just take them, buy them some food. Everyone's legit happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least that was for me. That's all I did was just take them out to eat, and they were fine. Just buy them the food that they like and just eat with them at the dining hall. But they might move away from that. They might move away from it. I'm not really sure. That could just be a thing that they're doing for that game. I don't know if they will continue with that, like the student thing, but it's always a possibility. Night Life Media, but thank you for the $3. And we'll get your music. Let's see here. You have Persona 4. All right. All right. Thank you so much for the donation, Mac. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate the music. Keeping the music going too, man. Thank you. Sakurai saw the interview coming on the next OJ's Bizarre Adventures. Let's see. My only gripe with motivation and happiness is that you can't have a bad relationship with any of your students, no matter what you do. You're an amazing professor in their eyes. Well, of course, there's nothing wrong with that. You are an amazing professor in their eyes. Why would you want to have a bad relationship? Wait, is this the one that you wanted? Wait, hold up. Okay, yeah, that is the one that you wanted. There's nothing wrong with having that. Nothing wrong with that. But the problem with that though is if they're not motivated, they're not gonna learn as much. So while they might like you, or they might like, regardless, like they'll talk to you good, they're gonna be way weaker and way more trash than if they're motivated. So that's kind of how the balance was. Like the balance wasn't like, oh, you know, if they don't like you or if they're not motivated, they freaking hate you, you suck. It's just like, hey, they're not going to be able to level up and progress because they're not motivated to learn and get better. But the whole goal of the game wasn't to be like Shepard, you know, good cop, bad cop. That's not what the goal of the game was. That's not what Fire Emblem Three Houses is. So that's like a whole other level of thing that they'd have to add. Which I'm glad that it's. To be honest, I'm kind of glad that it's not like that. I mean, I kind of find like that type of stuff kind of corny these days. But some games do it well. But that'd be tough to keep track of that many people. Like, oh, I'm losing track of this person, now they hate me. Now I gotta do this. I mean, it's just, I kind of like it the way that it is, but that's just my thought process. Why didn't you tell us you're interviewing Sakurai? I mean, I don't know what Ovi's talking about, bro. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know why he thinks I'm gonna interview Sakurai. I mean, maybe one of these days I can interview Sakurai, but I mean, why would he ask a question, when am I, as if I would know when I'd be able to interview Sakurai, you know? Hey, what's up, Velvet? Welcome to the stream. Shout out, good to see so many pure eyes here. Welcome. If you don't like a student, just get them killed or something. Well, if their motivation is trash and you can't level them up as much in the classroom, that can happen to them. They can get killed, you know? But like, I don't know if I would want the game to be like, oh, well, if they're not motivated, all of a sudden they start not liking you, and that develops into more problems. Like, I don't think that would be something that I would want. I think that would make things more annoying, than good, in my opinion. But that's just me. Any thoughts on Wood? Yeah, Wood's he's a good content creator, about to hit 1 million subscribers. I'm sorry, I am not update myself. Are you a bot? I am quite old right now. Are you a bot, bro? Like, what? You're not running on the latest firmware version? Is that what you're like? What's going on here, bro? You're a bot? I am not myself. I am running on the latest firm. OJ, when are you interviewing Sakurai? Like, what do you mean you're not yourself? Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I'm not feeling myself right now. Must ask. Weird. What's going on? What's going on? What's your favorite movie? Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans good. Remember the Titans, the Warriors, stuff like that. The grand finale, Bowser's Inside Story. Does not compute. Not feeling myself. I need update. Last firmware update, as useless as Nintendo Switch Online firmware update. Must update to 0.0002. We're just messing with you though, Obi. We're just messing with you, man. All right, the grand. Mario and Luigi. All right. Oh, damn it. Gunnar Silva. All right, no problem. This is fine. You're too funny. Thank you, Ovi. I appreciate it. OJ is a bot, confirmed. I'm a bot. Yo, what time we racing the Mario Kart tonight? Mario Kart's tomorrow. Sounds like the dude in grandma's. If you have a choice to weapon to master, for example, sword, double sword, lance, nunchucks. Gotta cop that game. Looks like Streets of Rage takeover. I haven't really looked at it too much. Cedric says, who else could have played Coach Boone besides Denzel Washington? Coach Boone? And done it justice? I mean, there's probably other guys that could have played Coach Boone. Like, I think like Lawrence Fishburne could have played Coach Boone. I think Morgan Freeman might have been able to play Coach Boone, maybe. They wouldn't have been able to do as good a job as Denzel. So, yeah. Denzel did a great job, though, man. He did a really good job. Remember the Titans? It's legendary because of he's, you know, obviously the great actor in that game, or in that movie, which it was so funny because back when the movie was coming out, I was like, oh heck yeah, they're gonna release a Remember the Titans football video game. I thought I was gonna be able to play with 70s high school kids from, you know, high school football from the 70s. They never released the game, but I thought there was gonna be a game, Remember the Titans football game. There was like back then, like my cousin works for Nintendo or whatever. That type of rumor was kind of floating around, like, oh, Remember the Titans getting a football game. Like, oh yeah, Remember the Titans. Be able to play as P. that's what I said. I'm gonna play as P in the game. One of the other guys outside, he's like, oh heck yeah, I'm gonna be Julius. I'm gonna come off the outside, I'm gonna be a linebacker, I'm gonna tackle you, Petey. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna tackle nothing. I thought we were gonna be able to go to camp and sing, you know, like, and then we're gonna be able to use Sunshine. Nah. We made more jokes too, but for the sake of not ruffling any feathers, I'll stop right there. Who else could have? Okay, I already read that. Samuel L. Jackson as Coach Boone? Yeah, sure. B Rich says, yo, thanks for putting me on that M cable, bruh. No problem, B Rich. No problem. Sucks Mario Kart and bans players who are better than him. What? PlayerEssence sucks at Mario Kart and bans players that are better than. I never banned anybody. What are you talking about? I never banned anybody. Chadwick. Chadwick could play him. Yeah, Chadwick. Yeah. I think even like Michael B. Jordan could have played him, but maybe Michael B. Jordan looks a little too young. You know, they needed somebody that was in their like late 30s. You know, Michael B. Jordan, he's too young, maybe a little too young. But yeah, Chadwick could have. They could have made him look older. You could always make somebody look older than they actually are too. Bought Xenoblade on Wii, didn't like it on the HD TV. Looks so bad playing this on Switch and loving it. Yeah, much better. Wait, people really spreading rumors of Remember Titans video game? Yeah, people were. This was before the internet, though. This was before, like, because like Remember Titans came out, I think in 99 or 98 it was being promoted, and then 99 it came out. So this was before like the internet really got popping. So this was like my uncle works at Nintendo rumor. So it might have not, it didn't happen in every area. It just happened where I was at. People were like, oh, there might be a Remember Titans video game, you know, like 2K or whatever was gonna make it. I don't know. Like we thought that it was gonna come to the Dreamcast. We thought there was gonna be a 2K game on the Dreamcast. Or sorry, we thought there was gonna be a Remember Titans football game on the Dreamcast back in the day, but it was a my uncle works at Nintendo rumor, you know. Remember Titans, the video game would be almost as bad as ET. I mean, it probably would have been pretty bad. It probably would have been pretty bad. Oh my gosh, dude, it probably would have been trash, to be honest. Space Jam 2, wonder if it's gonna be good. It should be all right. One of the scenes in Remember the Titans was filmed at my old high school. Oh, nice. That's cool, man. Mike Tomlin would do well as him if they remember to shave his head. That is... yeah, Mike Tomlin could play. Yeah, I don't know how much of an actor Mike Tomlin is, though. But Mike Tomlin definitely looks... I mean, he's an actual black head football coach. So, yeah, Mike Tomlin could definitely do it, for sure. I just liked Petey because Petey was a running back, and I played running back. And Petey was on Clueless. Did you guys ever watch that show, Clueless? And before I knew that girl was crazy, the black chick in Clueless, I thought she was like the best looking girl I've ever seen in my life at the time. But now she's crazy, you know. But at the time, I didn't know she was crazy. Yeah, that chick. So I liked the show because I just like looking at that girl, and I thought Petey was cool, and he was in that show. I mean, Clueless, the TV show. I think there's a movie, but then the TV show based on the movie, right? Or whatever. Stacey Dash is still hot, though. Nah, not with that attitude. She lost all of her points, bruh. I can't. And not only that, I've got a wife that I think looks better. So, nah, I'm good. Nah. There's a problem. When you start, she's too extra. She's lost points, bruh. OJ, he was on Scrubs too. He was on Scrubs as well. I didn't watch Scrubs as much though, as I watched Clueless back in the day. But my sisters watched Clueless, so then I just had to watch it too. How many Elite Ninja would you do to shave your beard, get back to the old times? I'm not answering that question until you become an Elite Ninja. Did people, slap people on the back of their neck and yell bacon growing up? Not bacon, it was called a rip. So what you did was like you take your fingers and you go like that and like rake it across the back of their neck and say rip, you know? That's what people did. I don't know why. How's Mr. Humphrey these days? I have no idea where Mr. Humphrey is. What about The Rock to play Coach? Didn't The Rock play like a coach from like one of those other based on a true story movies? I forgot what it was called. But The Rock played it, but the Rock, I mean, The Rock could do it, but that's like dramatic though. Like when you get The Rock to play something, it's always funny because like when you look at the person who actually did it compared to, like you look at the guy that was actually that person compared to The Rock, like, whoa, this guy didn't look anything like him, you know? Phoenix Metal, yeah, we already talked about Xenoblade. Rewind the stream for like an hour or so. Rewind the stream. I'll have a video up on. I'll try to say I might make that video tonight. We're not playing a game tonight, so I might make that video tonight. But we're streaming for like another hour. Like we're just chilling. I'm hanging out tonight, boys. I don't really feel like playing anything, and I don't feel like stopping the stream. So there you go. Gridiron Gang, yeah, Gridiron Gang. He didn't. That dude, The Rock didn't look anything like that guy, you know. So yeah. So it was just like, Did you hear about The Rock playing the role of Saitama in the live action One Punch Man? We'll see if that actually happens. We'll see if that actually happens though. Denzel didn't look like Malcolm X. Denzel looks more like Malcolm X than The Rock looked like that football coach, though. I mean, and like Will Smith doesn't look exactly like Muhammad Ali, but that's the best they can do in terms of getting people to watch too. I think Denzel looks enough like Malcolm. Obviously, he doesn't look like Malcolm X, but he looks enough like him to where it's okay. But the if you look at the guy from Gridiron Gang, you look at the, it's like completely different. You know, which is fine. There's nothing. It's a movie, so who cares? You know, you get the best actor that you think can portray the job and can sell tickets. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm just saying. You know, I remember reading as a kid about live action DBZ movie, and Goldberg was supposed to play the role of Nappa. Well, there was a live action DBZ movie, you know, Dragon Ball Evolution, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's so bad, it's so bad, it's good, so bad. It's so bad, it's so bad, it's good, but then bad. Then when you think that it's so bad that it's good, then you realize, no, it's just bad. It's one of those movies like, this movie's kind of so bad that it's good. And then you think about it like, no, it's not. So that's the progression of the movie. Man, this movie's bad. Man, this movie's really bad. Man, this movie's so bad that it's good. And then you think about it for a second and say, no, the movie's just really bad and trash, you know? So that's my progression with that movie. I don't know what the hell that is, Rob. Back in the day, what was your go-to arcade cabinet? Oh, yeah, man, that's a good question. Back in the day, my go-to arcade cabinet, man, was like Simpsons. It was like Ninja Turtles. It was Mortal Kombat. It was Time Crisis, any of the light gun games. You know, Space Invaders, if you want to go a little bit before that. You know, Space Invaders. Oh, man, dude. Even like, there was a Punch-Out machine, too. Like a Japanese Punch-Out machine back in the day that one of them had. Which we would play that. Any of the racing games, Daytona USA, Hydro Thunder. Ooh, Hydro Thunder. I had a lot of go-to ones, man. Metal Slug. There was a lot of good ones. Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, man, dude. There's just so many good memories of arcade machines. The arcades. We don't know. We don't talk about Dragon Ball Evolution. Let it be forgotten. Nah, bro. We got to make sure we let people know. You can't, so you don't repeat your mistakes. Yo, thank you so much, Justin, for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, my boy. Have you seen the Tekken live action? I have not seen the Tekken live action movie. Is it lit? Is it trash? Is it garbage? I want to know. I have not seen it. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? I used to own the original MK2 arcade cabinet, but one of my friends broke it thinking I was thinking he was able to fix the volume. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Hey OJ, which one's worse? Dragon Ball Evolution or Super Mario Bros? Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball Evolution. By far. It's hilarious. I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. It's so bad. Is it so bad it's good? One of those things? The Street Fighter live action movie is horrible. Ken and Ryu are bumbling idiots. That movie is so bad. It is so bad, dude. It is just painfully bad. I hated that movie. I was so hyped for it too. I was like, yeah, Street Fighter. I was all when I saw because John Claude, dude, John Claude was like The Rock. Like how The Rock is for action, you know? John Claude was the guy. He was the man. In the 80s, and 90s, John Claude was the Rock of that generation. You saw him in all the cool action and martial arts movies, or he was like the Jet Li or Jackie Chan or whatever you want to call it. He was the martial arts big action movie star, you know, martial arts star. Rock isn't really martial arts. Rock is more action movie. But, you know, he was the guy that you saw all the time that got hired for everything, right? And, dude, I was so hyped for the Street Fighter movie. I was just, like, I saw the cover, saw John Claude on there flexing. Dude, I thought the world of John Claude. And to be fair, I don't think Jean-Claude had a bad performance. I think the writing and the movie was just bad. He did his lines. He did the best that he could. But the problem is that Guile, like, what is Jean-Claude? He's like Austrian or no, he's some type of European, right? And Guile is a American, tough, gritty, white, like a U.S. soldier white guy. So it was just, I think it was tough for Jean-Claude to kind of get himself, even though, like, you know, he's played that role before, but you could tell that he's not American. You can easily tell Jean-Claude he's not an American. You can tell. And that was a problem. He looked like a European dude playing an American dude, you know? Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, what other Jean-Claude is there? Jean-Claude Van Damme. So that was the biggest problem with that movie. Not necessarily because their star was, it's like, well, wait a minute. We all know Jean-Claude's not a American pure blood white guy, you know, USA. Dude's not even from here. So that was that was one of the problems. The next problem was everything else with the movie. It sucked. Jean-Claude is, no, he's not Canadian. He's from Belgium. Jean-Claude is not Canadian. Jean-Claude is definitely not Canadian. Yeah, he's Belgian. Yeah, Belgian. Or something like that, right? Do I not know where a map is? Where's this country located? Yeah, it's in Europe, right? It's Belgium, a country in Western Europe known for medieval towns, Renaissance architecture, and as headquarters of the European Union and NATO. The country has distinctive regions including Dutch-speaking Flanders to the north, French-speaking Wallonia to the south, and German-speaking community to the east. The bilingual capital, Brussels, has I think he's from. Yeah, Ornate Godhol's from Grand Place and Ignat Art, whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, yeah, he's Belgian. What are you guys talking about? No, I know my map. I said he's some form of European. That's what I said. What are you talking about, Dank? I know my map. I said he's some form of European, and when somebody said Belgian, yeah, that's Europe. So I just wanted to confirm that. I know my map, and I know where he's from. Somebody said he's Canadian. This man J Big said he's Canadian. What the hell? Get out of here. He's not Canadian. And you're still not an elite ninja. You should get timed out for that comment. I'm timing you out for that comment, J Biggs. Out here saying that Jean-Claude is Canadian. Does he look Canadian to you? That's a timeout for disrespecting my childhood. Let's see here. How you gonna make a Street Fighter movie and Ryu and Ken ain't the stars of the movie? Epic fail. The actors that they had for Ryu and Ken were trash, so I can understand why Guile would be the focus of the movie. Like, I can understand why Guile would be a focus of the movie, you know, because their biggest star was Jean-Claude. Now, if they got like Jackie Chan to be Ryu or something like that, or they got Jet Li or something like that to be Ryu, then maybe they could have shifted focus to where Ryu or Ken, or if they could have got like, you know, I don't know, Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise to be Ken, then obviously Ryu and Ken would have been the stars of the movie. But the big star at the time who they wanted to get was Jean-Claude. So therefore they made Jean-Claude the star. You base it off of who's your biggest star. You know, that's how they did it. You base it off of who your biggest, and like the guys that they got for Ryu and Ken were bumbling idiots. I don't remember who the actors were, but they weren't Jean-Claude, you know. So yeah. There's a conspiracy that Jean-Claude Van Damme wasn't really in Street Fighter movie because not once did he do the splits in the movie. That's the conspiracy. That's the big conspiracy. I really think you could do a thesis on why Street Fighter movie was bad. Yeah, you really can. It's really, there's a lot of things. Yeah, his nickname was the Muscle from Brussels. Yeah, that's what his nickname was, the Muscle from Brussels. Exactly. Ken was from the gangster movie Blood In, Blood Out. That's like the Mexican gangster movie, right? Blood In, Blood Out. I've seen that movie. Let me look up the actor from Street Fighter the movie. Let me look up the actors. Let's look up the 19. Let's look up the actors. Jean-Claude Van Damme and alongside performances. Let me see. Who are these? Some of these actors aren't alive anymore. Let me see. Let me look up the cast. All right. Wait, hold up. They don't have the cast as images like on Google normally. So let's see. You have let's look up Byron Mann as Ryu. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Byron Mann as Ryu. I think this is a lot of the cast here. Hong Kong American actor of film and television. His roles include Wing Chao in The Big Short, Chang in Hell on Wheels, Ryu in Street Fighter, Lion and Silver Lion in The Man of the Iron Fist. All right. So that's Ryu. Now, who played Ken? They don't have Ken. Okay, let's see here. They don't have. Let me see the cast. All right, here we go. Oh, this guy that played Bison died. Where's Ken? All right, Damien Chapa as Ken. This guy is Ken. Let me look at him in the actual movie. So that's the guy that played Ken. Let me see. let me see how he looked like when he act. I mean, I guess. Wait, no, that's not him. Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2, the live action movie. There's people that make their own fake live action movies. What's actually, I can't even find him. That's Bison. Oh gosh. Yo, look at Zangief. I mean, they kind of got it right. I mean, yo, Bison looking. Bison not looking like Bison. And who's that brother? Is that Balrog? Don't tell me that's Balrog. Is click the pic with all of them doing poses. Okay, this is it. Oh God, yeah, that's him. Oh yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that's not good. That's not okay. See if we got a better. Oh man, yeah, this is bad. Oh man, this is bad. Look at Balrog. They really jacked this man's hairline up just for this movie. They really jacked this man's hairline up for this movie. Hey, sit there while we carve out two M's in your forehead, bruh. Oh no. I like how they did Chun-Li there. That's kind of cool. That's not her outfit, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We'll take it. And this movie's trash. Like, this is what I was talking about. Like, when you saw this cover as a kid, how did you not think this was going to be cool? Look at that cover, dude. How did you not think this could be a cool thing? That this could be something that could be that you'd want to watch with all the Street Fighters in the background, Bison right there, and Jean-Claude? You know? How could you not think this was going to be dope? But it sucked. It's trash. Utter trash. If you were forced to watch one of these movies, what would you choose? Street Fighter the movie or Dragon Ball Evolution? Street Fighter the movie for sure. I'd want to watch it again now that I have more of appreciation of like for the film of the cinema of Street Fighter. I'd want to just see that movie again. I don't know if I have any top 5 indie games on the Switch. I mean, just SteamWorld Dig, you know, games. SteamWorld games are pretty good. Hollow Knight's pretty good. You know, Celeste is pretty good. So just the games that Minecraft, well, that's not really indie anymore, but those games are all dope. Runner 3 is really good. I always liked the movie. I didn't know people did not like that movie till the internet. Yeah, you also thought Jay Biggs, first of all, one, you're not an elite ninja, like you said that you're gonna become an elite ninja. You said that you'd become the 300th elite ninja, and you were not. Next, did you say that? I'm not. I think you did. Next, Jay Biggs, Mr. Jay Biggs. You also said that Jean-Claude Van Damme was Canadian. So it doesn't surprise me that you liked this movie when you thought that this man that clearly isn't Canadian, that you can tell is not Canadian literally by the way that he speaks. You said that this man was Canadian, even in the age of the internet. You were too lazy to look up to see that Jean-Claude Van Damme is not Canadian, and then you spit that out here. So no, it does not surprise me that you think that the movie's good, considering you thought he's Canadian in 2020. When he's clearly not Canadian. He doesn't look Canadian. He looks European. Yet you come here to my stream in 2020 saying Jean-Claude's Canadian. Misinforming young eyes and viewers like Party Man, you know, and like Chuba, young kids, tainting them with your nonsense. Runner 3 is $1.39 right now. Yeah, it is. It is really cheap. My brother told me that he bought the game, said he really likes it. I know I missed a lot, and I thought I was Canadian. I'm a Canadian fan, and I speak like him. You do not speak like Jean-Claude. I'm sorry. I don't think. I mean, I guess there are some Canadians that might have ancestry back to Belgium, you know, or whatever. But it's mainly French people in Canada, right? Like in terms of like European ancestry or whatever. It's like French or I don't know. Maybe it's Belgian people or whatever. Maybe there are. But this man is not from Canada. I don't see this man promoting maple syrup. I don't see this man saying "eh" after he's talking and stuff. I don't see any of that. So the fact that you would come to my stream and have the audacity to put this man as Canadian when he's clearly not, I took it as disrespectful. Bloodsport's my favorite Jean-Claude movie. You said he was Australian? No, I said Austrian. I said I think he's Austrian. He said he's some type of Europe. I said he's some type of European. That's what I said first. He's some type of European. You can't mix up. Don't try to sit there and pin it back on me. This is my stream. All right? Canada's really close. As in, like, some people literally live like Canada and the US are like right there. Europe is different. That's freaking across a big old huge ocean. That's different. Canada is literally connected to the US. That's not the same thing. Yeah, that Chun-Li movie was trash. Absolute garbage. Absolute trash. I'm from NYC and I have a French accent. Oui, see? All right. Quebec? I recently watched Universal Soldier for the first time. It was a Terminator knockoff, but it was kind of all right. All right. Every single RE live action movies. So people actually like those RE movies, though. Most movies based on video games are known to be pretty bad. That's true. Is there a movie based on a video game you really enjoy? A movie based on a video game that I enjoy? Like a live action movie? I think you mean like live action, right? I don't know if there's any ones that I really enjoy. Yeah, Sonic is probably the best one. Sonic is probably the best one. Mortal Kombat or Sonic? Detective Pikachu and Sonic are the ones who stick out for me. Yeah, Detective Pikachu's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Does Scott Pilgrim count? Nah, because it's based off of a book, right? Or like a comic or something like that. We're not talking about games that were made and then there's a movie that also happen to have a movie. Scott Pilgrim was like a comic or a book first. Then it was like a movie or whatever. Then it was like a game. We're not talking about that because if we talk about that, then obviously there's video games. There's good video games that are also movies. So for example, The Warriors, that's a good video game, but it was a movie first, you know? I wanted to say you were completely correct on Bug Fable's Paper Mario thing. I was just thinking, since Paper Mario is still ongoing, friends, I didn't think it could be considered a spiritual successor. Oh, it's all good. Slumberous gaming, it's all good. No biggie. Hey, bro, I'll be streaming Unreal version of Ocarina of Time currently at work. If you're interested, when are you streaming, Christian? You can DM me, Christian. I even saw a rumor that there will be a Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2 coming next year. I don't know about next year, but there is going to be another Sonic the Hedgehog movie, yeah. Who's you best Street Fighter character to play as? My best Street Fighter character? Back when I actually played Street Fighter, I was just like a Shoto, just pick like Ryu or Ken or something like that. Ken? No, Godzilla doesn't count, no. Godzilla was never based off of a video game. It was it was it a comic beforehand? Was it just a movie that they just thought of in Japan or whatever it was, right? So, nah, Godzilla doesn't count. There are games based off of Godzilla, but nah, Godzilla doesn't count. The Mummy Demastered is one of the best games based off of a movie. There's a Bug Fables is better. Bug Fables is better than 4 out of 5 Paper Mario games from the Paper Mario franchise. But that's not what we're not talking about. We're not talking about games based off of movies that happen to be good. We're talking about movies based off of games. So the game came first, then the movie came afterwards. I'm already well aware that there are games that are good that are based off of movies or a movie that we already know that. Like I said, the Warriors on the PS2 is good. There's lots of good, not a ton, but there are good games based off of movies. What I'm saying is that a movie based off of a game. So for example, like there's going to be a new Monster Hunter, movie. Resident Evil, those movies, those all came after the game. All right? There's going to be an Uncharted movie. Sonic the Hedgehog movie, Mario Bros movie. You know, those were all after, not the other way around, guys. All right. Yeah, the live action Assassin's Creed movie was trash. With that, like, Jake Gyllenhaal or whatever his name is. Yeah, that was garbage. The Monster Hunter movie was garbage. Is the Monster Hunter movie even out? Tomb Raider 1 was bad too, I think. Wasn't there... There's the old Tomb Raiders with Angelina Jolie, then there's like another Tomb Raider, the newer Tomb Raider. Didn't they say like the newer Tomb Raider's a little bit better, right? I didn't watch it, so I'm excited for animated Mario movie by Illumination. I'm not really excited for it, but I'll watch it. Yeah, the latest Tomb Raider movie was pretty good. So yeah, apparently the latest Tomb Raider movie is okay. We're not talking about animated movies though, guys. Like, we're not talking about like let's say like the movie is like, it's like CG graphics or like cartoon graphics. We're talking live action movies, guys, because there's already been obviously CG or animated movies that are good that are based off video games. You know, so you guys are trying to cheat and trying to, oh, you like see, no. We're talking live action mainly for the most part. We're talking live action. Maybe like live action with CG implements. So for example, like the Sonic movie. That's a live action movie with CG, you know? It boggles my mind that Angry Birds 2 had the best review for a video game movie. Yeah. The Witcher Netflix series is pretty good, but that's not a movie, it's a series. Rampage? I heard Rampage was not completely trash, but it's not amazing either, right? Pixel counts, yeah, that Pixel counts, but that movie was trash. John Cena, Dwayne Johnson play as Knuckle. No, if you get any type of like Sonic movie, like all of the different characters gotta be like CG. Gotta be, unless they're a human, they gotta be like Tails needs to be CG, Sonic needs to be CG, Knuckles needs to be CG. We don't need any actual live action, unless you mean like the voices, then that's fine. But the actual character, like it can't be that. Would a Zelda movie be any good? It depends on the actors, the script, and the how much money they put into it. Silent Hill movie was good. It was all right. You liked Pixels? Of course you like Pixels. You're not an elite ninja, and you come here all the time. Of course you like Pixels. Cedric M with the $1 and says, "Can you please play Mewmore Bloody Tears remix?" Absolutely. Mewmore has some amazing tracks. So yeah, I'll definitely get that for you. Guy from Party of 5 as a lead brother in Double Dragon. Okay. Did Beverly say that as The Rock is Knuckles? He did. Did you like the Blood Rain movie? Hell no, that movie was trash. Well, if you remember, OJ, Sonic the Hedgehog movie was cool and tons of spoilers. Alright. Alright, take it easy, Swifty. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Game of the Week, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Watch my videos. Tell me the difference between Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, please. Persona 5 Royal adds a whole new segment, whole new deal, like basically extension in terms of things with the combat, different personas, a brand new character, tons of quality of life improvements, resolution bump if you're on PS4 Pro. Lots of good things about it, but you can use the internet, my man. Double Dragon movie was good, OJ. Was it? Wasn't there a Doom movie? Yeah, the Doom movie had The Rock, I think, right? But it was kind of trash. I think there was a Fatal Fury. I remember seeing parts. Fatal Fury live action. I don't remember a Fatal Fury live action movie. Prince of Persia movie wasn't that bad. It wasn't good. Pixels was actually a decent movie. Plus, I knew Billy cheated before anyone else. I don't know. I don't find Pixels to be that great, but hey, I guess it wasn't horrible. Mario, and Luigi Mario. All right. Say your name. Become an elite ninja. Then I'll say your name. Arlie's Woodworking says The Rock even said Doom sucked. He did. You like Pixels too? Nah. Hitman movie was okay. Hitman movie was okay. Nah, he was just bald. Pixels was good if you turn your brain off. That's true. First Mortal Kombat movie was alright. Oh, okay. Some of y'all in these movies. Some of y'all really got low standards for movies. I'll just say that right now, man. Some of y'all legit got like the lowest standards. Just as long as you see like one thing from like the franchise, like, oh, this movie was great. That's all you gotta see. All you gotta see is one thing that you like from a movie. It's dope. It's great. Can you stream with the PS4 camera? Yeah, you can stream from your PS4 like with the camera. Yeah. If you use the camera, then PS4 has built-in streaming software in it, or built-in streaming. So yeah. Lego Stir with the $27 says, hope you've been doing well, man. Listening to a lot of the old PE podcasts in my downtime, and they make the day go by a little faster. Keep up all the hard work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. We have a lot of fun in the PE podcast, man. It's good fun. Thank you for the $27, man. I appreciate that. This is Mewmore remix, Castlevania Bloody Tears remix from Mewmore. What about the Need for Speed movie? Need for Speed movie, good too, OJ? I never watched the Need for Speed movie. That's not the. Is there an actual movie based off of Need for Speed? I don't even know. Power Rangers 2. The first Power Rangers movie wasn't that good. The Last of Us Part 2 is not out yet, so I can't get it if it's not out yet. Will I get it? Sure. But the game's not out yet. Who is your girl at Persona 5? Makoto. I like her. They're making a Minecraft movie in 2022. Wonder how that's gonna be. It's probably gonna be alright. Probably just be for like movie for kids. Yes, the Need for Speed. So yes, dude, Need for Speed is just like if the movie, like the Need for Speed movie. Nah, I was like Fast and the Furious movies were all right. Yeah, I think the Sonic movie is pretty much the basis. I mean, to be honest, people thought it was gonna be trash because of the way that Sonic looked. But the movie was still the same. You know, it was still the same movie. So really all they did was change Sonic. So even if Sonic looked trash, the movie still would have been good. But I think part of it was because people I think maybe even overrated the movie a little bit more because of what they did to change it and listen to the fans. So I think it got like extra credibility clout for them changing it. For Sonic looking more actual like how he's supposed to look. So, but it still was the same movie in terms of like plot and all that. They were also making Monster Hunter movie based in a modern setting. Who thinks these movies are a good idea? Yeah, we'll have to see. I saw a meme. Oh wait, hold up. I already read that. Hold up. I saw a meme that said that Yvonne Ooze is the first Power Ranger movie was selling lean to kids. Okay. Have I already covered PS5? Yeah, Slumberous Gaming. We've already covered PS5. If you hop over to YouTube, you can DVR it though. I don't know if can you DVR Twitch. I don't know if you can DVR Twitch. Let me check. No, you can't. You can't DVR Twitch. I don't think so, at least. So if you hop over to YouTube, you can rewind back and check that out. Gave you watch Ni no Kuni and Dragon Quest your story? What? All right, take it easy, Lego Stir. Thanks for coming out to the stream. OJ, what video games will make good movie? A live action movie? What video games? Any video game can make a good live action movie if done correctly. You can have a good live action movie or a good movie with any. It's all about the directors, the writers, the actors. It's all about that stuff. So it's really what it comes down to. The movie is actually going to be about monsters coming to our world from a portal, and directed by the Resident Evil movie director. Yeah, that doesn't. That's stupid. That's just dumb. That's a dumb idea. That's just a dumb idea. They should just make it to where you're in this prehistoric world or whatever. Like that's just and you come up as like you're a young monster hunter that wants to learn the way of the ranks and must fight, live, and breathe everything to do. Survive. They should make it like Hunger Games or something like that, right? Make it like that to where they put all these monster hunters and they have to sit there, and try to capture these monsters or whatever. Or like Jurassic Park. They should make it like that. Like, why are they making it? What kind of stupidity? A portal into a world. It's stupid. What's up, Bryson? Yeah, it sounds dumb. The movie still could be good though, but it sounds dumb. Did you watch Dragon Quest Your Story? Nah, I didn't. The decent, but the ending was meh. Nah, I didn't watch it. Live action Mortal Kombat movie, the new one? Yeah, I've heard about it. But guys, I don't really care about movies, by the way, just to let you guys know. Like, for those who are asking me, like, trying to get all in depth, I don't really care about movies like this. I'm just saying. So I don't really care. Like, movies are like, I just don't care about them, you know? What did you expect for the PS5 reveal? I'm gonna be making a video on that pretty soon here. I think on Wednesday you guys might get a video, so we'll get more of my thoughts on the PS5 reveal and what I think. But it should be interesting. Should be good. Should be good. Should be really good. I'm looking forward to the show. Looking forward to streaming it for you guys and all of that, man. But we are going to wrap it up here, guys. That's a nice 3-hour stream. Nice 3-hour stream for you guys. Wanted to get a good solid stream for you guys, you know? Solid stream for you guys. I wanted to get one. so you guys can check that out. So thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Please make sure you guys watch my latest video. Watch my latest video. If you have not seen it, watch my latest video on the channel. It's actually really good. We talk about Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I pretty much review the game. It's a review for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So check that out when you get the opportunity. Let me get a link for you guys. So if you have not seen that, please check it out here. Have you ever seen the live events in life like your football games, OJ? Live events like football games? Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen football games. Check out my latest video. I don't need to beat all of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition to beat all the game. What the hell? I already beat the game. Beat the game on the new Nintendo 3DS and the Wii. Why do I need to beat the game again in order to do a review? All I need to do is see what they added differently to it and experience all the content. Why do I need to beat the game again? I already beat the game. Nothing changes from the main story. All right, so there's that. So check that out there. But no, anybody who's thinking that you don't have to fully beat everything in a game in order to review the game, that's nonsense. You don't have to do that. You do not have to beat every single thing and all that to give your review of a game or to give a review. You do not have to do that. So I don't know where that logic comes from. All you got to do is give people a review, is give people an idea of how good the game is going to be and give your thoughts in terms of the combat, the story, the action. That's a review. You put the review out there. But you don't have to freaking experience every single little thing and do every single little thing. Now, if your review is trash because you don't know certain things in the game and you say something because you haven't got to a certain part or you don't know what it is, or if you say, oh, well, the game is 12 hours long and you didn't beat the game, then that's fraudulent, you know? But there's nothing in my review that would say, oh, well, you have to beat everything in the game in order to review it, you know? So I don't know why people say that. Oh, well, you beat the game, so you beat everything? It doesn't matter. I already beat the game. I already beat the game on the Wii. It's the same game, better graphics and quality of life improvements. All right. So, and some added time trials and all that stuff like that. So, all right. So let's see here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys tomorrow. We will see you guys tomorrow for the streams. Please make sure, like I said, you subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Felicias.